It is another beautiful day for Kapampangan basketball as we bring you the continuing coverage of your 2023 to 2024 Delta Cup Intermunicipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament. Coming to you live inside the Brenzy Gao Convention Center in the city of San Fernando, Pampanga, the home of Sinag Liga Asia's born 2001 inaugural season champions, the Pampanga Delta, as we are headed to our playoffs. Itong si Kim Gomez wanting to continue his dominance, adding to his 22 points on their last game on the elimination, at makakatapat niya dito itong si Jason Ibay ng Minalin All-Stars, who has been dominant sa kanyang blocking system noong last game nila kontra San Fernando. Our game at ito ang game natin dito for our quarterfinals game, day 1. United Tomasian Ballers kontra Minalin All-Stars, and for our game 2, Fernandino Cacayabica kontra Macabebe Warriors, and for game number 3, Angeles City Red Warriors kontra Calugoran Santa Rita, and for our game number 4 and main event, Apalit I Love It kontra Bayong Pora. Isang magandang umaga po, hapon sa inyo mga kabalan. Ako po ang inyong makakasama, Penelope Wilhelmina, and together with me is my brother and mentor inside the hard court, Enzo Galarosa. Enzo, magandang hapon sa iyo.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Pen. And finally, we are here after, what, 3 months, di ba, na nagsimula itong Delta Cup. We're now finally at the tail end of this tournament. Nasa quarterfinals 1 na tayo. We started with 21 teams. Now we are down to just 16 teams, 8 teams from each bracket. And tingnan natin dito, ngayong araw, and syempre tomorrow, ilan na ba ang makakapasok towards the quarterfinals too?
But the most important thing here is kung saan ba pwedeng tutukan itong mga kabalan natin, itong ating Delta Cup 2024. Of course, pwede nyo po yung tutukan dito sa ating Facebook at Pampanga PIO. At pwede nyo rin po itong mapanood sa YouTube channel ng Pampanga at Pampanga_PIO, at sa broadcast partner ng YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV. But before anything else, Enzo, tignan muna natin kung nasaan na ba. But before anything else, let's introduce our third member ng ating panel, our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo. MJ, magandang hapon sa iyo.
Thank you, Enzo and Pen. Magandang hapon din sa inyo and sa ating mga ka-EZLA. Ako nga palang makakasama ninyo for today sa ating first game sa playoffs for the quarterfinals. Ako si Milka Raimundo, and abangan po ninyo ang aking mga update reports mamaya lang sa mga susunod na quarter. Thank you.
Thank you so much, MJ. And yes, Enzo, as she mentioned, marami tayong maririnig sa kanyang reports, updates from both teams later on. But for now, tignan muna natin kung nasaan na ba itong dalawang team na maglalaban para ngayon.
Yes, as we can see, both of these teams are actually in bracket B at magkasunod sila. Look at that difference between the number 3 seed and the number 6 seed dito, di ba? Pare-pareho sila ng record dito. But syempre, dahil nga dikit sila sa standings, itong United Tomasian Ballers, meron silang twice to beat dahil nandoon nga sila sa top 4 dito. Itong Minalin naman, kailangan nilang matalo itong United Tomasian Ballers twice. And we will explain later on bakit ganun nga ang format natin, as we will see ang ating tournament format dito. Quarterfinals 1 dito. It will be both groups. Top 8 teams papasok, 10 teams from Group B, 8 doon papasok, 11 teams sa Group A, 8 doon papasok. 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5, with the top 4 teams from each group having a twice to beat advantage. Pagpasok ng quarterfinals 2, yung makaka-qualify, yung 4 na teams na makaka-qualify, magkakaroon ng knockout quarterfinals round 2. So, Group A, winner 1 versus winner 4 ng Group B. Ganun lang, palitan lang, mag-crossover na sila up until the semi-final round, kung saan mag-round, single round robin lahat ng Final 4, and until we reach the finals, kung saan best of 3 sa finals, and also, yung number 3 and number 4 maglalaban-laban for the 3rd place of this tournament.
And yes, the most important thing here, Enzo, is let's talk about kung ano ba ang magiging game story natin dito for our quarterfinals 1.
Yes, and napakaganda nga ng game story natin kasi hearts on the line. Kasi this is the battle between the 4th seed and the 5th seed. This is actually normally the battle na ine-expect mong dikit talaga. Kasi ganun sila kadikit sa standings, ganun sila kadikit sa laro nila in the elimination round. And their hearts will be tested. Their hearts are on the line, especially on the part of Minalin All-Stars. Dahil nga sila ang may twice to beat disadvantage, as yun nga, we can see the elimination round result as I talked about it earlier. 77-69, just an 8-point victory from the United Tomasian Ballers. I was actually watching that, hindi ako nag-cover nun, but napanood ko yung game na yun on sa Pampanga PIO Live. Napakadikit ng laban na yan. Doon lang sa dulo nakaalagwa itong United Tomasian Ballers. So, if you're watching this game, if you're United Tumasan Balls, hindi ka kampante. May mental edge ka man na nanalo kayo, but alam mong Minalin All-Stars will bring everything to the table right now.
And yes, Eto, hindi na nga natin patatagal ito. Coming up is the battle between United Tumasan Ballers kontra Minalin All-Stars. And I'm now turning you over to Ram Valid for our starters of the game.
Good afternoon, Delta Cup fans, so welcome to Renciao Convention Center, San Bernardo City, Pampanga, the home of Delta Cup. This is the Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipalities and Cities Basketball Tournament Quarterfinals. Presented to you by Governor Dennis Delta Pineda and powered by coverage partner Sinag Liga Asia. Catch the live action at Pampanga Public Information Office, FB page, and YouTube channel. We got a quadruple header games for today. Our first match, it's the battle between United Tumasan Ballers and your Minalin All-Stars. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for your United Tumasan Ballers. Point guard number 73, James Mahiller. Shooting guard number 8, Gab Mercado. At center number 9, Eric Lopez. Small forward number 2, AJ Lizorn. And power forward number 75, Kurt Zapata. Head coach for United Tumasan Ballers is PJ Mercado. Assistant coaches Ryan Mercado, Evelson Canda, and Ryan Basilio. Your United Tumasan Ballers. And now let's meet the starters for your Minalin All-Stars. Point guard number 17, Paolo Garcia. Shooting guard number 6, PJ Parungao. Small forward number 12, Heron Bonifacio. Also on forward number 10, Kenneth Pamulagan. And center number 81, Jason Ibar. Head coach for Minalin All-Stars is Bernard Valencia. Assistant coaches, Limbel Serrano, Joey, June Canlas, Loy Laxina, and Paul Miclad. Team manager, Mr. Bon Manalili. Your Minalin All-Stars. Game official charge in action. Dennis Escaros, Anthony Galatera, and Jong Panayat. This is your Delta Cup.
Ito ang team starters natin para sa United Tumasan Ballers. Pahilan, Mercado, Lopez, Daizon, and Zapata. At para sa panig ng Minalin All-Stars, Ibay, Pamulagan, Bonifacio, Parungao, and Garcia. Once again, mga kabalan, Penelope Wilhelmina alongside with Enzo Galarosa for our Game 1. First game po natin para dito sa ating playoffs quarterfinals 1.
Excited na for sure. Lahat ng mga kabalin na nanonood from Santo Tomas, Pampanga at sa mga taga Minalin.
You know, Enzo, pwedeng ito na yung last game ng isang team dito para sa ating Delta Cup.
Actually, yun nga yung tanong na lahat Ito na ba yung last game ng team namin or uulit pa ba kami sa linggo to live to fight another game? And with this format, it's a similar format, especially sa mga kabalin na nakanood ng Sinag Liga Asia Lakas 40. It's almost, and I say almost, the same format na ginawa natin nung Lakas 40 playoffs natin. And I would remind everybody, the two teams that faced off sa finals, the champions Tito Rex Firewire and the runner-ups, the Santa Rosa Lions Saints, 4 and 5 sila. Diba? Same situation as these two teams dito na dumaan sila sa butas ng karayom. Puro do or die. So if you're Minalin All-Stars, you look at the journey of Tito Rex's Firewire and Santa Rosa Lions Saints, pwede mong sabihin pwede din namin gawin yun, di ba? It's not impossible.
Di mo rin naman masasabi. Yes. Bilog nga talaga ang ball. And
Speaking
seeing
of
them
bola.
that they are in the 4th and the 5th seed ng bracket B, it's not impossible that they can force this to a game number 2
Sabi
on
mo,
Sunday.
sabi mo, di ba, bilog ang bola? Ayun. Wala pang bola.
Wala pang bola, sarado pa.
Sobrang excited na lahat, di ba? Nakalimutan yung bola.
Nga playoffs na
Oo.
tayo.
And that happens a lot of times, ha? Na sobrang locked in mo. You're so locked into the game. Sobrang ready mo para sa laro. Na meron at meron kang makakalimutan. May mga players nga, sinasabi nila, nakalimutan nila yung arm sleeve, yung compression shirt, yung shorts. Minsan baka medyas nila mismatch, di ba?
Combination ng excitement.
Oo, ganun yung excitement. You're so
Kaba.
focused, di ba? So talagang it can happen to anybody, even the referees, even us in the production, that you're so locked in. Ikaw, bilang first rookie year mo sa panel, pwede natin sabihin, di ba? Na sa sobrang excited mo, sobrang focused mo, meron at meron kang konting slip-ups, di ba?
Oo.
Di
Para
ba?
alam mo kahit gaano ka ka-prepared, meron
Yes.
at meron kang mamimiss na mga sinulat. Minsan nga hindi mo magagamit pala talaga eh.
I told you, it happens to the best of us, di ba? Pero for these two teams, it's important to stay locked in. Kahit may konting lull tayo right now, it's important for them to just keep your focus. Dapat, ang crucial dito kasi is yung warm up nila eh. Warm na yung body, especially for the first 5. Warm na yung katawan nyo. You're itching to go. The adrenaline rush is there. Ayaw mo magkaroon ng adrenaline dump na tinatawag. Kasi pag nagkaroon ka ng adrenaline dump, baka mawala yung warm ng katawan mo. And now, mararamdaman mo yung pressure. Now, mararamdaman mo yung kaba. Mas babagal yung tibok ng puso mo at mararamdaman mo sa buong katawan mo yun eh.
You know, Enzo, let's talk about din hanggat hindi pa tayo nagsisimula. Itong dalawang two teams, itong ating game story ng 1-2 punch of United Tomas and Ballers. Itong si Kurt Zapata at si Kim Gomez.
Yes, look at that. Zapata scoring 25 points. Kim Gomez scoring 22 points. Actually, whenever I cover or even I watch the games of United Tomas and Ballers, either one of these two players, damay pa natin siguro si Gabriel Mercado as actually a three-headed monster for the United Tomas and Ballers. Gabriel Mercado, si Kurt Zapata and Kim Gomez talagang gumagawa sa kanila. But most consistent sa kanila is those two, itong si Zapata at si Kim Gomez. Mercado sometimes medyo erratic siya. But right now, Coach PJ Mercado opting to put itong si Kim Gomez off the bench. Kasi nga, for sure, pinaghandaan dito ng Minalin All-Stars itong dalawang players na to. Kasi kapag pinaghandaan mo yon at bigla mong tatago yung player na pinaghandaan nila, it ruins everything for the other team, which is a smart move galing dito kay Coach PJ Mercado.
You know, actually, yung nag-best player, itong si Kim Gomez, ako yung nakapag-cover ng laro niya. And coming off the bench talaga, Enzo.
Yes,
20,
diba?
Kaya nga parang sabi ko, ay, wala sa starters na itong United Tomas and Ballers, itong si Kim Gomez. But when I was able to recall, hindi nga din pala siya starters nung
Yes.
last game nila. But he was able to deliver the much needed 22 points mula sa
I think
kanya.
nag-start lang ata siya ng mga 2 or 3 games, di ba? Kasi yun yung ata one of those games, alala ko nun, that was in early January pa. Nag-start siya kasi si Kurt Zapata na late. So, di ba, he's normally an off-the-bench performer talaga for the United Tomas and Ballers. Eto na, the ball is finally here and we can get the game started na. But yun nga, he's a key contributor for United Tomas and Ballers and he's going to be the key player na kailangan i-stop na Minalin. As, wow!
As an
Agad-agad.
early 3-point shot
AJ Layson.
from Lyson. It could have been a possession for Minalin earlier, but it slipped on the hands of Jason Ibay. And again,
Well, actually, yung mga ganong turnovers, that I've said this nung last time tayo magka-partner for a game ng United Tomas and Ballers. Etong team na to is actually an amazing team. They should be above, nasa top 2 dapat sila. That's what I feel, top 2 ng bracket B. But those kinds of mistakes, yung mga ganong turnovers na masyado nilang minamadali, masyadong fancy, or they're just thinking through too much. Make it simple. Kagaya yun, no? Open look for Lyson, tira na lang agad, no hesitation, di ba? Unlike the possession after that, pinasa niya kay Mercado, pero gusto pala ni Mercado, alley-oop. Di ba? Just keep it simple, di ba? Simple basketball always wins.
pero itong dalawang team kasi na to, Enzo, magaganda yung connection ng mga players
Yes,
nila.
exactly.
As itong si Kenneth Pamulagan, the player who scored the 18 points dun sa magandang laban nila. I hope so, na napinanood mo yun sa
I am.
Pampanga
I
PIO
do.
Facebook page. against
Ay, hindi. Sa
San
ano naman yun?
Fernando.
Ano naman yun? Sa Sinagliga TV ko naman sa YouTube. Sa YouTube naman ako kasi, ano yun eh, medyo bumagal yung data ko nun. Sa YouTube na lang ako nanood.
It could have been a heartbreaking loss for them as a whistle.
Illegal pick, clearly. Trying to give a back pick itong si Lopez for the shooter. Pero gumagalaw siya. You cannot push the defender. Tumayo ka na lang sana dun, di ba? And yun yung sinasabi ni Coach PJ sa kanya. Nakaganon ka nga, naka-cross arms ka nga sa chest mo, pero may tulak. Just stand there and be a wall.
As itong si Parungao. Ooh, a great D from the side of United Tomasan Ballers as an easy layup. Sorry, miss.
Look at the hustle dito ni
Parungao gets the
Parungao.
ball. Where he goes to Ibay. Ibay has been quiet nung laro nila sa San Fernando.
Yes. Eh well, ang dami niya naman kasi mga kalaban din dun na kasing taas niyang tumalon eh.
Pero yung blocking niya nun, Enzo,
Oo.
grabe.
Sabayan siya. eh.
Jumper. Off to the left.
Clear push kay Zapata.
Ball stays on the offensive side.
Yan yung gusto ni Coach Bernard Valencia of Minalin All-Stars kay Jason Ibay. Hindi man siya makakascore pero masipag yung bata eh. Andun yung puso niya sa laro na kahit hindi ako makashoot, hindi ako parte ng offense. Speaking of Coach Bernard Valencia, ito si Ibay, no? He misses a 3, but mamaya, siya pa mauuna sa depensa. Siya pa unang-unang tatakbo para dumipensa sa kanila.
Yun din yung magkagandahan dito kay Jason Ibay. Watching, nasubaybayan ko na rin naman yung iba niya ng laro.
Yes.
And Jason Ibay is one of the players ng Minalin who really tumatak sa utak ko when it comes to all the aspects ng basketball.
And yan ang talagang mga gustong players na mga kabalin, mga kapampangan, masipag. You look at Archie Concepcion who's playing for Blackwater. You see Justin Baltazar who's the MVP of a professional basketball league here in the Philippines, diba? Masisipag sila. Diba? Yun yung talaga yung forte ng Pampanga eh. Yung mga hard-nosed blue-collar workers. Just like that, kakasabi lang natin, nakahuli agad si Ibay ng jumper dun.
Take a look what will
Oh,
Kenneth
wow!
Ooh!
Wow!
What a beautiful drive from Kenneth Pamulagan. Proving
Grabe.
that he was worthy na siya ang nag-best player at sila ang nanalo sa dikit nilang laban ng last game ng elimination.
Yan, if you're United Tomasan Ballers, you don't want Minalin All-Stars to run. Dun sila magaling eh, open floor. Ang advantage ng United Tomasan Ballers is if bagalan nila yung laro. Ang gaganda na set plays lagi nitong United Tomasan Ballers eh. So if you're Santo Tomas, try to slow the pace down kasi alam mo, itong Minalin gustong tumakbo lang ng tumakbo.
And if you're United Tomasan Ballers, you don't give Kenneth Pamulagan yung momentum niya.
Yes, sobrang talented scorer nito ni Kenneth Pamulagan and he can hit you from anywhere. Mid-range, layups sa fast break, even sa half-court sets, kaya niya makapunta sa basket ng mabilisan. Kaya niya pumatak for 3. He's a multi-level scorer. And what a talent galing dito sa Minalin. Good tap by Mercado. Ibay na
Ganda
naman, no?
sana, no? Here, another from Parungao. Off to the left. Ball stays on the offensive side.
Look at that, Coach PJ shouting to his boys
Balik
na
kay
box
Parungao
out.
ang bola. Parungao to Garcia.
Oh!
I thought it was short, Enzo.
Oh!
Akala ko hindi mapasok yun.
And look at Coach PJ, he is livid with the effort ng Santo Tomas ngayon. Kasi nga, dalawang offensive rebound ang give up nila which led, ito yung unang tres kanina.
Ni Kenneth Pamulagan.
Oo, Pamulagan. And then yung Garcia 3, right here. This is
That
actually
pass
the
of
tail end.
Parungao.
Oo.
Akala ko talaga short yun.
Actually, bank shot eh.
Kumaliwa. As 6 minutes and 22 seconds, timeout on the floor, 10-3.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asia. Sinag Liga Asia. Mekos na yan!
Two unblemished teams are looking forward to defend their win-loss record. According to Jason Ibay of Minalin, balance ng defense at offense ang kailangan namin i-work ngayon playoffs. Gusto pa namin lumaban at bigyan ng magandang laro ang aming supporters. While on the other team, Kim Gomez of Santo Tomas said kahit panalo kami sa kanila ng elimination round and have the advantage, we still need to defend hanggang dulo para ma-secure a spot for the semifinals. Balik sa inyo, Pen and Enzo.
Thank you so much, MJ. Speaking of that report, Enzo, itong Minalin, their back is pushed against the wall. Samantalang
Yes.
itong United Tomasian Ballers, they want to secure already their spot as another 3-point shot from Paulo Garcia. Speaking of their back is pushed against the wall. Parang narinig ako doon ni Paulo
Oo.
eh.
And actually, tama yung sinabi ni Kim Gomez through MJ's report, ha. Huwag mo na dapat tingnan yung panalo mo na elimination round kasi kapag natalo kayo 2 beses na Minalin dito, baliwala yung panalo na yun. And actually, yung panalo ng United Tomasian Ballers, sa dikit na standing sila sa 3-pointer right there again by Layson on the same spot. Pangalawang hit na niya yun. But talking about that, 5-4 ang record nilang dalawa after the elimination round. And bakit mas angat itong United Tomasian Ballers? Dahil nga natalo nila itong Minalin in the elimination round. Yun lang ang rason bakit angat sila sa Minalin sa team standings, di ba? And with the win over the other rule, yun na nangyari. Pero if you're Minalin All-Stars, tapon mo na yung nangyari. Actually, both teams, tapon nyo na yung nangyari ng elimination round. What matters is today's game, and if you're Minalin, today's game, and if you win, yung next game. Yun yung nagmamatter.
As you take a look here, there was a foul against Paulo Garcia.
Oo. Well, natamaan siya sa mukha but dahil sumugod siya to get the steal. Eto na, si super sub, Kim Gomez.
There he is. Kim Gomez checks in for United Tomasian Ballers. No, and so, there's very much familiar na game story dito sa Minalin eh. Itong, yung Tita Rex's Firewire
Yes.
nga natin na story when they against MC Sports Management. As it is accounted,
Oo, kasi hinaltak yung net eh, tsaka tinapik yung board. So that's clearly a goaltending violation right there. Pamulahagan, taas niya tumalon. Gulat ako, yung net tsaka yung board ang tinapik niya doon. Pero yung talking about yung Tito Rex, di ba? The journey of actually, the 2 finalists ng Lakas 40, di ba? Yun ang gusto mangyari ng Minalin. And the rest of the lower seed teams ngayong araw sa playoffs natin. And also tomorrow on Saturday na they have this, what I call the Cinderella run to get to the finals netong Delta Cup. But, syempre, ayaw naman ng mga higher seed teams yun. Kasi, di ba, pag nanalo yung higher seed teams, pahinga ka eh.
Assisi basket for Jason Ibay. Oh, Bonifacio rather.
Oo. Good pass by Ibay kasi yun yung kagandahan sa laro ni Ibay. Hindi nga siya scorer but he can do a lot of things. Yun yung sinasabi nga nila yung master of none, di ba? The jack of all trades, master of none. Yun si Jason Ibay. He's a really good player. Wala man siyang skill na nagsa-stand out talaga. But he can do everything on the floor
He's
for
all
Minalin.
around.
Oo. Parang the pride of Minalin himself, a Letranite champion, Joshua Miklat, di ba? Well, unfortunately, is ineligible to play dito sa Delta Cup, di ba? But what more if naglalaro siya for Minalin? Actually, if
You know,
lahat sila.
actually, if lahat ng mga UAAP and NCAA players, it could have been a different, much more better Delta Cup. But this is actually the best, ha?
Turn
Because,
nila eh. It's
yeah,
their turn na.
Hindi man ganun. But first, let's give a credit sa ginawang depensa doon itong sa
Oo.
United Tomasian. Hindi naka-score doon itong Minalin on that possession.
Okay, that time Kim Gomez, parang flat
Ito.
tire yung nangyari.
Nice
Good pass. Oh, ho, ho! Look at that move by Ibay. Weaving through the defenders. Dalawa yung nilusutan niya dun, ha? Mukha nila may timeout.
17-8 in favor of Minalin All-Stars. It's 2 minutes and 43 seconds remaining in our game clock.
Alam mo, ang bait ng Santo Tomas, ha? Nung pumunta sa bench itong si Ibay, sila pa yung tumawag sa kanya na walang timeout. Yung kalaban pa mismo nagsabi sa kanya, ang bait nila.
Alam mo, ang ganda din talaga ng naging project na to ni
Yes.
Gov Delta, of course. Because
Of course.
yung mga players dito, syempre, they're very much familiar with each other. But and in other hands, yung camaraderie nila inside the court, talagang mas napalawak nila through this.
And
tournament.
To your point naman din kasi, magkakalaban man tayo ngayon, iba man yung municipality or city na sinusuot natin na nire-representa dito sa Delta Cup. But for sure, their goal nito mga bata na naglalaro dito, to our point, guys like Miklat, Kevin Santos, Arthur Roque, ganun. Gusto nila sumunod sa yapak ng mga yun na sila naman ang ineligible na maglaro dito dahil na-recruit na sila sa UAAP and NCAA. Or, malay mo, maging tulay pa itong tournament na to na makuha sila for the 23 under and 19 under na Sinag Liga Asia, which will be happening in the next few days natin dito. So, abang-abang na lang po mga kasinag. Pero yun nga, yun ang pangarap nila. Masuot na hindi lang municipality and city nila ang karga nila
But
sa
the
jersey.
Pampanga Delta.
Pampanga na. Or minsan pa nga, di ba? Abot na tayo ng pangarap sa taas, yung Pro League. Masuot nila ang Giant Lanterns jersey na, di ba? Sila naman ang nasa poster sa harap ng Brengiao. Sila naman magdadala ng parangal dito sa Pampanga. Yun yung pinaglalaban ng mga bata na to. And kaya to ginawa ni Gov Delta, itong liga na to, together, together with the other mayors and local government units dito sa Pampanga. Kaya nila naisip itong tournament na to, gawin itong tournament na to, sinuporta nila yung mga bata. Kasi they want, yung pride din eh. Ano bang discussion lagi sa Philippine basketball? Who is the best province in producing the best basketball players in the country? Is it Pampanga or is it Cebu? Diba yun lagi yung debate? And napakagandang debate nun. But clearly, nakikita natin bakit Pampanga is in that discussion as Kim Gomez, easy basket there off the inbound.
As the possession back dito sa Minalan All-Stars, Ibay.
Good pass!
Ooh.
Grabe! Sagmit with a layup. Good.
Pero-
Nixon Manabat pala, not Sagmit.
Ayang si Nixon Manabat tsaka si MJ Sagmit. Sila yung nag-deliver dito sa Minalan All-Stars nung crucial ball
Crucial,
game na.
yes.
Nung crucial minutes na nila dun sa San Fernando nung last game ng elimination.
Actually nga eh.
Sila na yung naririnig kong pangalan na pinopronounce ng Barker natin.
Yung ginawa ni NJ Sagmit tsaka ni Nixon Manabat that game, yun yung normally na ginagawa nila Jaylee Padilla at saka ni Padayaw for San Fernandino Kakayabe ka. Kumbaga binaliktad nitong Minalin. Parang sinabi nila, okay, yun yung sinasabi nyo ha. Tapos kayo pa home team kasi nasa Brengiao tayo. Papakita namin na yung ginagawa nyo, mas hihigitan namin ngayon.
So ito, 5 minutes left,
Oh, good
ay 5
D.
seconds left on the shot clock.
Good D. Ibay na naman yun ha.
But you know, Enzo, ang naging advantage kasi ng Minalan All-Stars, let's talk about it first, yung naging advantage nila dun sa laban nila sa San Fernando, they took the opportunity na thrown out si head coach ng
Yes.
San Fernando, si Coach MJ Moscoso. Of course, it's a big loss eh.
Yes.
Tapos that time pa, na fouled out itong si Raymart Cosal, their
Yes.
team captain.
Malaking bagay yun na-
Sobrang laking bagay para sa kanila.
Oo, kasi leader nila si Raymart Cosal and at the same time din kasi si Coach MJ Magtoto na wala nga sa kanila. As we have a timeout on the floor. Last 22 seconds of the first quarter. 21-12 is your score.
You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to rock. 19 under, coming very soon.
As mga kasinag, SLA Junior World Showcase Philippines is now accepting teams. For interested teams, please send us a letter of intent at sinagasiasport@gmail.com or send us a message through our Facebook page, Sinag Liga Asia as Pampanga Delta. Hustle Rising Suns, Luwid 1 Kapampangan, our brand new team for Sinag Liga Asia, Camarines Norte, already
Yes.
confirmed.
And
Enzo.
the Parañaque Pelicans pa ni
Of
Coach
course.
Cesar Babasa. And actually, yung Cam Norte na yan, I'm excited for that team. Ayaw mo ko anong dadali nilang moniker. Kasi they're known as the Warriors, the Cam Norte Warriors. I'm excited for that Cam Norte team to see how they fare. Always exciting ang mga teams na papasok for the next tournament. Kasi yung mga previous teams natin, I'm excited how kausap ko si Coach JR De La Cruz, how they retooled. Nakita ko yung video na sinend mo sa group chat na ang dami nila. Tapos si Coach, of course, Luwid Juan Kapampangan, Coach Jonathan Benedict Buwan, nagre-retool din sila. And of course, the defending champions, Pampanga Delta. Diba? I'm excited to see that. And ilang teams mo ba? As AJ Layson, 8 points in the first quarter. We weren't talking about it. We're talking about Zapata, etong si Gabriel Mercado. And, syempre, Kim Gomez. Pero AJ Laison, 8 points no first quarter.
So take a look here at first quarter highlights. The first 3-point shot of the quarter. Itong galing dito kay AJ Laison here. Pamulagan, Paolo Garcia, his second 3-point shot of the ball game.
Ganda ng shooting stroke na ito ni Garcia, di ba?
And ito, it's easy. Jumper, easy one-hand shot for United Tomasan Ballers. And that move from Nixon Manabat.
Oo. Good
Grabe
pass
yun.
by Ibay, Defended na si Ibay doon, na bullet pass pa niya. And that's why lamang sila ngayon, Ben.
Lamang sila dito ng 7, 21-14 as magbabalik tayo after this short break.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
Sinagliga Asha goes to Visayas. SLA born 2004 and born 2007, a 19 and 17 under sa Visayas region, April 2024. Kaya po sa mga Bisaya dyan, siyempre, lalong-lalo na sa Cebu, kayo naman po ang papasinagan namin. I am very, very excited. And for sure, excited na rin si Master of Disaster, our Deputy Commissioner dyan sa Visayas Region, Coach Paul Joven. As ito ngang Minalin All-Stars, the 6th or the 5th seed Minalin All-Stars, lamang ng 7 puntos, 21 sa 14 kontra dito sa United Tomasan Ballers. But siyempre, as we all know, Ben, di ba? 4 quarters ang basketball. Kung panalo ka ng first quarter, wala na yung twice to beat mo. Pero dahil 4 quarters, to pwede po mag-adjust. And actually, itong United Tomasan Ballers, naaalala ko, sinabi ko in one of my broadcasts, no single-man panel pa ako dito, sabi ko, para itong diesel. Nagpapainit muna. Actually, hindi, wag diesel. Para silang lakas 40 team. Sa second half, kumakamada.
Alam mo, ito lahat nga ng halos na cover na game ko dito sa Delta Cup. Minsan tambak sila ng first half, tapos talagang gagawa sila ng 23-0 run.
Yes. Lalo ni Apalit, I love it, di ba?
Oo, grabe.
Isang team lang naman talaga dito sa Delta Cup Ang talagang, sila from the get-go, mainit agad ang... Pag mainit simula nila, mahirap na silang tanggalin doon. And that's I Love San Simon. The rest, even yung number 1 team for this bracket B, itong Florida Blanca, di ba? Yung Abe King Panyulong Florida Blanca. Yung team na yon, normally, first half medyo nangangapa din. Second half, tatambakan na nila yung kalaban nila. Maraming teams na ganyan. And United Tomasan Ballers is one of them. And yun yung ginawa nila sa Minalin All-Stars nung elimination round sila nagkatapat.
As that 3-point shot of Kenneth Pamulagan goes off to the right, but he knocks out that 3-point shot on the second time. The second attempt.
Professional scorer talaga Di ba? Ganyan na ganyan yung mga... Manabat looks hurt. Manabat's hobbling. They're 5-on-4.
Bulat ako, lumabas siya doon bigla.
Coach
Sigsag
Bern.
meet yun.
Sinabi ni sumisay niya si Coach Bernard to his team na i-foul kasi nga 5-on-4 na nangyari dahil Manabat was hobbling back to the bench. Patingnan muna natin tong 3-point shot dito ni Pamulagan. Malinis Parang halos walang tinamaang ring. Ito na naman siya.
Goes off to the right, pero nakaabang dito.
Si Lobo Irish once again. Yan yung kagandahan ng lineup dito ni Coach Bernard for Minalin All-Stars. Iuupo niya papahinga niya si Jason Ibay, yung Irish Lobo. Mas maliit kay Ibay, not the shot blocker that Ibay is, pero energetic siya. And right now, dahil nga sinabi mo kanina na nag-react ka nung in-announce ng ating arena announcer yung first 5 netong Minalin All-Stars, di ba sabi mo, all out. Di ba sabi mo, all out sila agad. Dahil kaya pag natalo ito, hindi na sila makakalaro ulit. They're out of the tournament na. And right now, Coach Bernard, pinagsabay si Ibay at saka itong si Lobo. Di ba? Talagang all out This might be your last game. So if you're Coach Bernard and the rest of the players na Minalin All-Stars, ubusin mo na muna lahat ngayon. May pahinga naman kayo tomorrow. and be ready for Sunday. But the task at hand is you have to win this game.
And you know, the biggest lead of the ball game so far is 13 points. Ngayon bumaba ito into 8 points
Oo.
only. So it's really, kaya kailangan talaga dito ng Minalan All-Stars na mag-all out. Because it's really, as I mentioned, their back is pushed against the wall. It's do or die,
Yes.
specifically for Minalan All-Stars.
And actually, one thing na nakita ko dito sa panig ng Minalan All-Stars that they did really, really well in that first quarter. They held itong United Tomasian Ballers to 0 free throw attempts no first quarter. Yung free throws ni Zapata is their first free throws of the ball game. And yung commonly, when I check some of the stat sheet natin, and also some of the games na itong United Tomasian Ballers, to all throughout this week kasi ni-research ko yung games nila, they win their games kapag more than 20 ang free throw attempts nila. So if this team gets to the free throw line often, there's a high chance for them to win. And ang ginagawa naman ng Minalan All-Stars, tinatanggal nila yung free throw percentage na yun.
You know, ang ganda din ang naging scouting ng coaching staff
Yes.
ng Minalan All-Stars. They really know what to do for this Tomasian Ballers. Of
Actually, mas madaling mag-scout sa playoffs kasi isa lang kalaban mo eh. Kumpara
Unlike
sa
ng elimination.
makakalaban mo to, bukas ito naman kalaban mo. Ganun yan eh. And that's why yung playoffs, sinasabi ng mga coaches, ng mga analysts, and siyempre ng mga players, kapag playoffs, dyan na may individual assignment ka na talagang mas malalim. Kumbaga kung libro yan, alam mo yung mga coffee table book na makakapal, ganun na yung scouting reports nila. Ganun nakakapal. Zapata na naman sa ilalim. Namimiesta na siya sa ilalim ngayon.
As it's 4 to 4 run para sa parehong panig. So, tingnan natin. Kenneth Pamulagan. Alam mo ba, Enzo, nung nakita ko yung stat sheets last game nila, etong si Kenneth Pamulagan played a total of 38 minutes
Uminom lang ata ng tubig.
for Minalan All-Stars. Imagine, almost 30 seconds per quarter,
Per
lang
quarter.
talaga yung
Yes.
pinahinga niya. And hindi pa yun kasi 38 minutes and may seconds pa yun as we are seeing here Coach Benji Navarro
Yes,
of
of
Fluid
Fluid
1
1.
Kapampangan.
Eh, umaano siya, hindi pa siya ngumingiti sa atin. For sure, mamaya. And magkikita sila. I hope mamaya makahabol si Coach Jonathan.
I
dahil may
heard
laro
nga,
ang Angeles City, di ba?
sabi niya manonood daw siya. Of course,
Ay,
yung
masabi niya?
mga players na yun,
Oo.
eh, sila
Yun
kids
masabi
na
niya.
nila.
Narinig ko kasi, andyan na si Enzo.
Andiyan na si Enzo, ayoko.
Hindi, labo ko ni Coach Jonathan. Pero ito, Zapata doing the right thing. And like I said, the
Going back,
barometer.
Enzo,
Oh.
on what you are saying about wag mong isisend sa free
Oo.
throw line.
Although they're not getting a high clip ngayon, kasi 1 out of 3 na si Zapata. Yung earlier trip niya, 1 out of 2 lang. And ngayon, 0 for 2 siya. So 1 out of 4. But, like I said, itong United Tomasian Ballers, they normally win all the games dito via the free throw line. Kasi dun sila nag-iinit eh. Dun nila nakukuha yung timing, yung shooting nila. At pag naka-multiple free throw attempts sila, stare down, and that's the right call from our referees. Double technical on both Chongson and Caparas. That's the right call. Double technical na sila.
So take a look here.
There's the foul. Yun, sumabay pa kasi itong si Caparas, but his intention was wag nang magkaroon ng end one play, and then right after, stare down lang. Much to the delight of the crowd here in Brendiao, di ba? Tama yung ginawa ng teammate nito ni Caparas. Pumagitna ka na, gumitna na dun sa dalawa, wag na magkaroon ng altercation. But we all like physicality. Basketball fans tayo, gusto natin ng pisikalan, pero ayaw natin ng aabot pa sa gulo, di ba?
Oo.
And our referees, veteran referees, mga to,
Mga idol na
oo,
referees
merong
yan.
isa dyang mga referee, may close hand experience sa NCAA. Hindi ko nagkikwento. Pero sobrang dami na nilang experience na ganyan. And they called it correctly. Double technical na natin. Kesa hayaan pa natin at umulit pa yan mamaya. Oh, double fist up. Someone's
Foul
thrown
on
out.
Number 3, Adrian Lawyer. That's his first personal. Disqualifying foul on number 30, Kim Gomez.
Whoa!
Kay Kim Gomez.
On Kim Gomez.
And for unauthorized entering the court, Kim Gomez out of the playing court.
That is big. That is huge for United Tomasan Ballers. I did not see that kasi I was focused on Kyongson
As
and
we take a look here, ito,
Tingnan
tingnan
natin.
natin kung ano ang nangyari doon against Kim Gomez.
he was on the bench. He was actually on the bench. Oh, there you go. You cannot come onto the court if you're in the bench. Bawal kang pumasok sa floor if may altercation. Regardless of ano mang gagawin mo dun, mang-aawat ka man, you cannot go to the court if you're part of the bench. Yun, immediately, dun sa slow-mo replay, nakita nila Coach PJ Mercado na si Gomez nga pumasok. That's a huge, huge blow if you're United Tomasan Ballers. One of your best players, yung 1-2 punch mo, naging 1 punch na lang. Si Zapata na lang natitira dahil nga Gomez is now out of the playing court.
As kanina nga, Enzo, na-mention ko sa'yo, di ba, he's wanting to continue his dominance, scoring 22 points nung last game nila
Oo.
ng elimination, and him being thrown out of the ball game. It could be a turn of events for
Yes.
Santo Tomas.
And lalong-lalo na lang, mga minalin pa rin ngayon, di ba? They're still up. And then, ito, you give Pamulagan a free throw dito. And
Oh,
mintis yung free throw kanina ni Chongson, ha? Yung 2 free throws niya, 1 out of 2 lang ang nakuha. Actually, 0 for 2 siya doon. So, by the count, 1 for 5 na from the free throw line. Itong Santo Tomas.
as 0 out of 2
0
din,
out of 2
para
din.
dito kay Kenneth Pamulagan.
This is crazy, di ba? Yan ang kailangan natin tutukan, yung free throw shooting ng parehong koponan dito.
But a sideline inbound for Minalin All-Stars. 6 minutes and 38 seconds. 13 on the shot clock. Kenneth Pamulagan. Kenneth Pamulagan on the throw. Off to the left.
They were
Kuha
hit.
dito ni Mercado.
They were trying to shield him off dun sa baseline. Sinasarado talaga nila yung baseline drive. Good scouting galing dito sa United Tomasan Ballers na kapag kasi binigyan mo ng daylight siya makapasok, he will slither through that defense. That time sinarado agad. There's already a guy shielding off that baseline para sa drive ni Pamulagan.
Ito na, nakakita na tayo dito ng mga bench players for Minalin All-Stars. Layog checks in.
Out of bounds itong si Caparas. But one thing you said nga, Layog comes in. Ito si Layog, I'm very impressed with Adrian Layog nung game nila against San Fernando.
Parang si Paulo Garcia din yan maglaro
Yes,
eh.
and actually energetic siya. Yung mga point guard ng Fernandino Kakayabe energetic, matataas tumalon. Si Layog hindi man kasing taas tumalon, pero mas makulit pa pala dun sa mga point guard ng
Ayun nga,
Fernandino,
sinasabi
di
mo
ba?
ang kulit niya, sumasayaw dun sa depensa niya.
Bago yun, di ba? Depensa, sumasayaw ka para ma-distract. Oh! Grabe yung aerial battle ni Chongson tsaka ni Caparas, ha? Parang silang dalawa talaga yung nagbabanggaan ni kanina. Double technical sila, di ba?
2 minutes were already passed by and we're stuck at 26-22 as we take a look here at this replay. Block neto ni
Tatama.
Tiongson.
Tatamaan din niya kasi sa siko tong si Caparas, eh.
Caparas, it could have been his first field goal of the ball game. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Gumalaw na yung score natin. 27-22 now. It's
Siyempre,
1
Pen.
out of 2 for Caparas.
Siyempre, Pen, huwag natin kalilimutan pasalamatan ang tao behind this Delta Cup. Of course, Governor Dennis Delta Pineda himself. Gov, thank you so much po. And also, congratulations, di ba, for being a champion in another professional league, di
He's
ba?
the preseason champion.
Oo.
Kanina nga nag-abot kami dun Enzo sa entrance.
Ano kita kayo ni Gov kanina?
Oo, kaya Coach Ice together with Coach Isel, Coach Pedic, Coach
Coach
Alan.
Pedic lang nakita ko, eh.
Sabi ko, congrats, wow, champion. Sabi ko, syempre.
And you see why. Look at the talent of the
The
kids pa lang
Kapampangan.
dito, ha? It's just the kids. Paano pa yung pro level, di ba? And yun yung inaasam nito mga bata na to na someday nga, they don that Lanterns jersey or Delta jersey, di ba? Yun yung mga pangarap nito mga bata. And that's why they're performing dito. And tinan mo, halos magpatayan sila for the basketball. I know that's a terrible term, but in the world of basketball, yun talaga eh. You would die for the basketball talaga.
As of course, Enza, wag din natin kalimutang batiin ang mga boss natin behind, of course, the beautiful league, Sinag Liga Asha, our chairman,
Yes.
Boss Rocky Chan, our president and CEO, Boss Ray Alaw, together with Ma'am Jan Chan, Ma'am Mariel Alaw, and our business development consultant, Mr. Mark Arago, and our commissioner for Sinag Liga Asha, not only para sa Lakas 40, Commissioner Rodney Santos.
And don't forget also, Sister Loida Siscar.
Yes, happy watching po.
And Tito Dennis Villa Ignacio din pala.
Of course, let's not forget them.
And syempre, present dito rin, of course, our COO and the tournament commissioner of the Delta Cup, Coach Leo Isaac, and our head of production himself, ang ating chief dito.
Napaka-poging director, Direk Nomar Santiago.
Back to the ball?
Direk, ako tumahimik si Enzo nung sinabi kong pogi ka. As far
Hindi,
as
sabi ko lang back to the ball
going
game.
back, 4 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. As Layug checks in for Patungao checks in for Layug.
8-8 yung quarter scoring kasi 21-14 yung score natin after the first 3 minutes na lang natitira, di ba? Low scoring second quarter after an explosive first quarter. And this is where yung depensa ng parehong team gumagana. Now, this is where yung talent talaga ng players should shine. Kasi ang ganda ng depensa, nasa shutdown nila yung sistema ng parehong kupunan dito. Less transitions for Minalin. Yung set plays na itong Santo Tomas, nababasa. Now, dito magsha-shine yung individual talents ng mga players. And this is where, sinasabi nga namin lagi, the playoffs is where the stars shine the brightest. Dito, ang make or break ng talaga bang pang-star ka na player or are you just a player na regular? This is what separates the superstars from the regular players.
Speaking of superstars, etong si Ken Caparas is second foul niya na to ha. At ginagamit niya talaga yung advantage niya against sa defenders. Kung kukumpara mo naman kasi talaga yung height advantage na itong mga players na nasa loob ng Minalin compared on the defenders of United Tomasian Ballers. Of course, may malaking advantage and that's a second time na nasa free throw line itong si Ken Caparas.
Yes, and actually Minalin, they know how to use their advantage talaga. I mean, against Fernandino Kakayabega, they squeaked out a win against the home team San Fernando, di ba? They use their speed. Diretsong talunan, di mo naman ma-outjump itong San Fernando eh. Ginamitan nila ng bilis, ginamitan nila ng utak. Dito naman sa Santo Tomas, sila naman yung mas mataas tumalon, sila naman yung mas matangkad. Anong ginagamit nila? Yun din, di ba? Parang they know how to adjust depending on your opponent. And that's the important part, how you adapt. Oh! What a block right there!
But there is Ibay on that putback. Sabi ni Ibay, no.
Oo.
No
Well,
way.
and
Not
that's-
in my court.
and that's why Coach PJ Mercado was livid doon dahil nahuli na. Ang ganda na ng depensa ng Santo Tomas na block na yung shot. Pero walang bumaksot kay Ibay. Dalawa lang na white shirt. Si Lyson lang at itong si Lopez ang nandun sa baba. 3 Santo Tomas players were actually at half court, diba? Kaya nagalit si Coach PJ dun.
Because they were expecting nga na makukuha na nila yun.
Yes.
As a great defense para sa Minalin All-Stars.
And ito, tumatakbo na naman itong Minalin. Look at that. Lagi silang ready eh. They're ready for anything Santo Tomas throws at them. Great scouting from the coaches of Minalin All-Stars dito. Nababasa nila yung plays nitong Santo Tomas.
It could have been a great pass for the side of Minalin, but they wasn't able to keep the ball at their hands. It's 2 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. 22-31 is our score. Timeout on the floor. As you know, 1-2 punch for Minalin All-Stars. If there's a 1-2 punch of Kim Gomez and itong si Zapanta, of course, meron din dito tayo sa ating Minalin All-Stars na si Kenneth Pamulagan and Paulo Garcia.
Yes, and Paulo Garcia normally coming off the bench nung naandun sa San Fernando, yung nung kalaban nila San Fernando in the elimination game. Right now, he was given the starting nod dahil nga, nire-reward normally ng coaches yan eh. When you do well in practice, you get a lot of playing time. You do well in the game, bibigyan na namin ng much bigger role the next game. And Paulo Garcia, kaninang first quarter, naka 2 tres, di ba? Dito in the second quarter, hindi pa natin siya gaano nakikita. But because lahat ng pinasok ni Coach Bernard Valencia, effective eh. Si NJ Sagmit, Nixon Manabat. Although Nixon did get hurt kanina, nakita natin, hobbled right back to the bench. Damay mo pa si Adrian Layug nga, di ba? Kanina, halos dumive sa floor. Akala mo, tatalon sa swimming pool para lang ma-save yung possession eh. And those are the things, the little things that matter in these playoffs. Who wants it more? Who does the dirty work? Sinong bumabox out sa depensa? Sinong nagro-rotate better? And right now, that's why lang mga Minalin, they're doing the little things much better than Santo Tomas, than United Tomasan Ballers. They're doing the little things, boxing out. Ito mo yung mga brush screen na yan ni Ibay. Maliliit lang yan, pero importante yan kasi it gets... Guys like Parungaw, those open drives right there. The little things for Minalin is working right now.
And if you can see there, it's 3 versus 1.
Oo.
There's 3 players up top for United Tomasan Ballers, but hindi nila alam kasi kung ang babantayan nila is itong si Ibay o si Bonifacio. Kasi it could have been a pass ni Parungaw eh. It could have been an assist eh.
Eh si Ibay dun parang araro yung sa mga, ano diba, sa palayan. Bangga na lang ng bangga para sa screen, para malibre. And like I said, it's the little things that will matter dito. As our referees are discussing something here on center court.
Because before that play, nakita ko itong si Coach
PJ
PJ
Mercado.
Mercado. Nagre-reklamo siya dun sa ating, may kinokontest siya dito sa ating table officials. Eh. That's why, ito nga, nagkaroon tayo dito before PJ Parungao gets his bonus free throw.
Oh, but yun nga eh, di ba? We are talking about the little things. Kita naman natin ginawa ni Ibay. Giving Parungaw a lot of options. Pwede siyang mamasa, pwede siyang tumira ng tres, pwede siyang umatakin. He did attack.
Ayun nga, Enzo, clear out ko. Yung time out daw. Kasi parang naghingi na ng time out si coach. But then the instruction is kapag naka-basket, etong si Coach PJ Mercado.
Kailangan mo klaro din kasi. Kailangan tatime out. Oh, what a layup there by Silvestre.
Going back, 2 minutes. 24 to 34.
And that's the guy I think who can step up in the shoes of Kim Gomez being gone.
Exactly right.
James Silvestre.
Oh, so you can see that move from PJ Parungao.
Good up fake.
Oh! It could have been
Grabe.
it could have been a miss for Jason Ibay. But of course, Jason Ibay is the guy of Minalin. Andun siya for a putback.
And actually, I'm looking at the crowd. May iba dito mga fans na ng next game natin between Macabebe and San Fernando. Pero even the players of Macabebe napapalakpak dun kay Jason Ibay sa sipag niya, di ba?
You know, Enzo, it's really a quarterfinals vibe.
Yes.
Kasi makikita mo that, of course, the Cabalens are now
Oh!
engaged.
Sayang yun. Pero look at who got the rebound. The
Ibay.
offensive board. Ibay na naman.
Oh! Could have been a missed pass.
Oh, easy layup.
Oh! Ito na
Bitin
naman
lang.
si Ibay.
Kanya pa rin, oh.
Oh, Heron Bonifacio to Jason Ibay.
If he hits that three, if he taking the shot. If he,
Look at the ball execution itong Minalin.
if Ibay took that three and hit it, grabe.
As we can see here,
Coach PJ is livid. Talking to one of our referees right now. He was mad.
parang
He wanted a 3-second violation call, pero tumitira yung player eh. So you cannot call a 3-second violation. There's a clear dribbling infraction right here for Batak.
45.5 seconds remaining. Still a 10-point lead for Minalin.
And right here, this is a good timeout para dito kay Coach Bernard Valencia. You have the momentum. You have a 10-point lead. 45 seconds natitira sa quarter. Finish strong if you are Minalin All-Stars.
But now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para sa report niya dito sa ating second quarter. MJ, take it away.
Thank you, Pen and Enzo. Good play, good game ang pinapakita ng Team Minalin for the first half of the quarters. But Team Santo Tomas need to double their effort in play para makahabol. According to head coach PJ Mercado of Santo Tomas, one stop, extra pass at backs out ang kailangan nila at extra effort ng mga big man. lalo na out of the playing court si Kim Gomez. According to Kim, aawat lang sana ako, hindi ko in-expect na ma-eject ako. Let's see what will be the transition play and game of the Santo Tomas while Gomez is out of the game. Back to you, Pen and Enzo.
Thank you so much, MJ. Speaking of Kim Gomez, kanina pa nga natin
Those
siya.
are the rules, Kim.
But
That's
then,
the rule.
Of course, you have to expect that
Oo.
one. You could, I mean, I'm not saying that he couldn't expect it, but let's take a look back. This is a high level of tournament dito sa Pampanga. And of course,
And I do understand naman na
Oh,
awat
yeah,
siya.
yeah,
The
yeah.
intention is good, but rules are rules.
yes, you cannot
Nasa rule
disobey
book
the
yun
rules.
Eh,
okay?
diba? That's the rules.
A good
eh.
intention for Kim Gomez, but
Oo.
then, it, ano lang talaga.
And nakita
just-
naman natin din kasi dun sa pag-approach niya,
Oo.
hinatak niya si Chongson. He
Oo.
wasn't there to confront any Minalin player, but yun nga, again, rules are rules.
Nung nang-review kasi, doon nakita natin ng ating mga referees yung violation na nagawa niya because he's not in the playing court that time. Still 36-26.
2-on-1.
Balik ang goal.
Oh, good tap. Good tap by
for
Laison.
But the ball stays.
Buhay pa rin yung bola, di ba?
Pero may foul dito against PJ Parungao.
Remove yung free throws dahil penalty na.
He's trying to stop na maging dominant. Itong si... What do you call this one? Si Kenneth Batak.
Batak.
Kakamukha kasi... Alam mo ito, dati nga
Kakamukha,
sabi
diba?
ko kay Derek, may kamukha si Kim Gomez.
Sino?
Pinalamanan lang na Rael Milencio.
Brother Rilo. Sinasabi si Pen.
Oo nga, kamukha niya. Tapos sabi pa ni Derek Mike ng partner ko, sabi niya, oo
Mo
nga,
siya.
no? Oo.
Ano, may kulay din buhok. Kulang-kulay buhok ni Riley. Ito. 10 seconds to get the final shot. Ito Minalin All-Stars
Heaven
of the quarter.
Bonifacio. Si Kenneth Pamulagan. 5
4
seconds.
seconds.
Parungal for 3. It's short.
Huli.
Bantay na sila doon. But still, 36-27. Still a 9-point lead for Minalin All-Stars. But what a second quarter run. Kim Gomez, yung nahuhugot mo sa bench kapag kailangan mo na. We take a look here. Oh, beautiful pass of PJ Parungao to Jason Ibay. And take a look here. Jason Ibay already has 10.6 rebound and 2 assists.
I'd like to check later ilan dyan sa 6 rebounds niya ang offensive rebounds.
Kasi
Karamihan dun parang offensive rebounds yung 6 na yun eh.
it's almost a double-double
Oo.
performance na for Jason Ibay.
Grabe. What a performance for him and that's why they're up by 9 right now, Ben.
As 36-27 in favor of Minalin All-Stars as magbabalik po kami para sa ating second half ng ating Delta Cup 2023-2024 quarterfinals 1.
Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, offers the best variety of Filipino dishes. But there's more to this province than just good food. Welcome to Pampanga. Despite being hit by Mount Pinatubo's eruption more than 30 years ago, the Pampangans were able to rebuild the province. Economy is booming. Former military base, Clark Air Base, has been reborn into a Freeport zone. Home to business parks, EPOs, malls, convention centers, and world-class hotels and resorts. Aside from Clark, tourist attractions in other areas of Pampanga are among the most exciting places and events in the Philippines. From trekking, adventure sports, leisure, and a lot more. The Kapampangans are also deeply religious. The depth of faith can be reflected with the grandeur, dignity, and divine beauty of their churches. And during the Holy Week, Pampanga is also said to be strangely famous not only for devotees who flock different churches for what is known as the Visita Iglesia every Maundy Thursday. But also for the penitents who self-flagellate on the streets on Good Friday. Some whip themselves until their backs swell or bleed, or carry wooden crosses. For the more courageous ones, they vow to have themselves nailed on the cross as a way to repent for their sins. These unique rituals, traditions, and devotion have attracted much media and tourist interest since featured in the 1960s.
So come home and explore all these and more here in Pampanga, in the heart of Central Zone.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon. Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga. Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan! You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to rock. 19 under, coming very soon.
Pampanga, known as the culinary capital of the Philippines, offers the best variety of Filipino dishes. But there's more to this province than just good food. Welcome to Pampanga. Despite being hit by Mount Pinatubo's eruption more than 30 years ago, the Kapampangans were able to rebuild the province. Economy is booming. Former military base, Clark Air Base, has been reborn into a free port zone. Home to business parks, EPOs, malls, convention centers, and world-class hotels and resorts. Aside from Clark, tourist attractions in other areas of Pampanga are among the most exciting places and events in the Philippines. From trekking, adventure sports, leisure, and a lot more. The Kapampangans are also deeply religious. The depth of faith can be reflected with the grandeur, dignity, and divine beauty of their churches. And during the Holy Week, Pampanga is also said to be strangely famous not only for devotees who flock different churches for what is known as the Visita Iglesia every Maundy Thursday. But also for the penitents who self-flagellate.
36-27 in favor of Minalin All-Stars at the end of the first half. What a run for Minalin All-Stars, and what a ball game for United Tomasang Ballers. Of course, Kim Gomez, your go-to guy, has been thrown out of the playing court. Penelope Wilhelmina still joined here by Enzo Galarosa.
And alam mo, anong crucial factor din dun, Pena. We have to check later with our tournament commissioner, si Coach Leo Isaac. Kasi once you're thrown out, and this is from my knowledge of the FIBA basketball rules, once you're thrown out of a game and sa playoffs, sa next game, di ka pwede maglaro. We have to clarify that kay Coach Leo if papayagan ba si Kim Gomez maglaro next time? Kasi I believe first infraction pa lang niya yan of the tournament. Wala siyang ibang technicals. Na-thrown out lang siya because gusto niyang umawat but may chance na hindi siya makalaro. Ito na naman, tumatakbo na naman itong Minalin.
Paulo Garcia on that easy drive. Ford makes this ball game 40-27.
Grabe, what a run para dito sa Minalin All-Stars. Talagang if they continue this towards the fourth quarter, yung gantong effort, no question, we will have a rematch on Sunday. As kita mo, nasa stop nila. Even the smaller Paulo Garcia was guarding itong si Kurt Zapata. Na-stop pa niya, di ba?
Wala nga, yun nga yung sasabihin ko, Enzo, walang takot na. Parang, tignan mo kasi talaga yung difference nila. Of course, kapag nag-guide ka or nag-guard ka talaga ng opponent mo, it could have been, of course, you're on the same height or rather on the same position. But then, itong si Paulo Garcia, guarding Zapata, buong-buo ang tiwala, buong-buo ang puso ng batang to.
And kailangan mo yan, lalong-lalo na ngayong araw dahil nga down kayo. Twice to beat disadvantage ang Minalin. But AJ Lison, yan ang kumakamada ngayon in placement of Kim Gomez, di ba? They need Lison's offense. And eto, shot hungry siya. I like that move. Look at that.
Back-to-back score from AJ Lison. He really
Kakasabi ko
needs
lang,
to
diba?
step up in the absence of Kim Gomez. He has been quiet on the past 2 games in the elimination. But
Yes.
here he is right now.
And actually, nung start ng tournament, explosive yung mga scores lagi ni Lison, na 15, 16, 18 points. And then towards the end of the elimination, medyo nawala siya.
And here, once again, it's off to the center. Rebound by the defensive side. Bonifacio to Ibay.
What Ibay? Akala ko siya magsiset na offense.
Ibay to Pamalagan.
Grabe, great attack there by Pamulagan. Nakatalikod pa kasi yung depensa ng United Tomasian Bowlers eh. Silvestre who's still trying to find his man. Nobody stopped the ball. And look at this beautiful one dribble pull-up galing kay Lison.
He was able to escape PJ Parungao doon sa ginawa niya ngayon.
Textbook na textbook yung mga ganong one dribble pull-up. And napakahirap nun ha. It may be simple to the people watching. Pero pag ikaw gumagawa, lalo na pag hindi mo pinapractice, off-balance ka normally. Kahit sabihin mo shooter ka, pag first time mong itry, if hindi ka sanay tumira ng ganun na medyo off-balance ang katawan mo, mahirap yun. Look at Ibay again. Ito Pamulagan, challenging the defense. Every shot na itong United Tomasian Bowlers has been challenged as a clear ward-off right there by JM Silvestre. Kakagulo na ako, sino si MJ, sino si JM eh. Daming JM and MJ dito sa Delta
Tatanong
Cup
ko
eh.
nga sa'yo, sana kung kamag-anak ba niya yung nasa Apalit eh. Di ba may Silvestre din sa Apalit?
Baka hindi. Ewan ko, pwede kasi Kapampangan. Kasi,
Yun.
diba?
Alam mo, last time may tinanong kami ni Direk Make dun sa laban ng Florida Blanca, yung dalawang Serrano doon. Tapos may
Serrano.
sumagot sa amin sa live, magpinsan.
Magpinsan, okay.
Ang
Kasi
tanong
akala-
naman ngayon, kung mag-anak na itong Silvestre ng United Tomasian,
Pwede, actually tayo nga dati, di ba may team dito, I forgot what team. Buwan yung pangalan, di ba? It's another basket and one. Kurt Zapata naman. Oo. And kailangan nila yung offense ni Zapata ngayon.
as we take a look here, alam mo, ito ang napapansin ko dito.
Wow. Grabe, binaon yung
It's
kanyang
against
balikat.
Jason Ibay, or Kenneth
Oo.
Pamulagan rather. But ano ako napapansin ko talaga dito kay Zapata, may angas talaga siya eh. Meron siya nun eh, every after talaga ng attempt niya eh. Kaya siguro nagkainitan din sila doon kanina nung nung pagdepensa niya doon kanina.
Actually, para dito kay Zapata, tama yung ginawa niya. Against a shot blocker like Pamulagan and Ibay, kailangan mong idiin yung balikat mo sa dibdib nila when you attack. Kasi if talunan lang ang usapan, if you just go straight up, huhulihin at huhulihin nung dalawang yun yung tira mo eh. But you have to contort your body. It takes skill to do that. Skill and hang time. One of the best players na marunong gamitin yung katawan niya in mid-air is actually playing dito sa Delta Cup from Level Up Lubao. Si CJ Delfino, the Tasmanian Devil, does that so well. And yun yung ginawa ni Zapata kanina. Sinabayan siya ni Pamulagan. Baon mo yung balikat mo in mid-air para pag nagbanggaan kayo, mag-a-adjust yung body mo, you can get a clear shot. Kasi tatalsik din naman yung defender mo eh. That's how important. And actually, I like the fact na mga training coaches for these kids, yung mga individual skills coach are starting to teach that, how to finish through contact. Dati kasi walang ganun eh. Hindi tinuturo yun. Natututo na lang yung mga bata through playing. But now, it's being taught, it's being trained. Kaya kita mo, ang ganda ng finish ni Zapata through the contact. Just like that, o kakasabi ko lang, di ba? Ginawa din ni Iba, hindi
Paul
lang niya
Garcia
na-finish.
checks in. Ooh!
Foul.
Walang takot, Enzo. 3-man up top
At
for
tinan mo yung height
United
niya.
Tomasian
Look at
Ballers.
his height, di ba?
But now let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, para sa report niya sa parehong kupanan. MJ, go ahead.
Thank you, Enzo and Pen. Kenneth Pamulagan produced 18 points on their last game in the elimination round. Now he has still the confidence and passion of doing his job for the team. According to Kenneth, they need to surpass this game para may chance pa sila for the semifinals. He also added that he improves his shooting kaya grabe yung pinapakita niyang laro ngayon. While AJ Lysod of Santo Tomas said, kulang yung nilaro namin sa first half kaya sabi ni coach sa amin, kailangan pa namin diinan ang depensa at ituloy ang game plan namin para malaking chance na makahabol kami at makuha ang panalo. Back to you, Enzo and Pen.
Thank you, MJ. And tama yung point na yun ni AJ Layson. Stick to the system ng coaches mo. Di ba? Yun na yun eh. And actually, this is funny, Pen. I don't know if kilala mo. If I'm not mistaken, one of the most legendary basketball players in Philippine basketball, one of yung talagang hinahangaan ko dati, his name was made in the PBA playoffs. And kapatid siya ni MJ Raimundo, Pamboy Raimundo. I remember him playing for Talk and Text, and Jimmy was hurt. Jason Castro was not yet the Blur that time. Pamboy Raimundo made a name for himself in the PBA. And I'm glad that MJ, di ba? Courtside natin, kapatid ni Pamboy Raimundo, di ba? And we're in the playoffs, di ba? Perfect na perfect, di ba? This is where nakilala ko, ako personally, the legend of Pamboy Raimundo started in the PBA playoffs, di ba?
Actually, iba ng mga PBA legends yung inabutan ko nung nagsistart na ako
Sino
sa
ba
basketball.
legend ng PBA na abutan mo? Si JJ Helterbrand na ata. Parang pinapatanda mo, I'm just 2 years older than you. What are you talking about?
But you're much more engaged sa basketball.
yeah, of
rather-
course.
More than me. It's like first 1 year pa lang akong engaged sa basketball.
Oh, yes, of course. Pero late ako nagsimula maglaro and manood ng basketball. I think I was 11 ako nung nagsimula akong manood ng PBA. NBA lang talaga nung bata ko.
Pero nanonood na ako mga bata ko. Pero alam mo yun, parang wala din naman akong say kasi syempre hindi naman ako naglalaro ng
Okay.
basketball. Oh!
Silvestre. Like we said, should be the one, di ba?
You know,
Sino nila
ang
Ison?
tagal ng possession na yun para sa side ng United Tomasian Ballers. There's a miss for Zapanta, but then the ball stays on the offensive side. There's a whistle.
And ito na yung playoff feel, di ba? Every call, every reaction, magre-react din yung crowd. This is what honestly, and this is just me becoming a little bit personal dito. This is what I miss, having a playoff atmosphere dito sa Pampanga, dito sa Brenzigiao. You know, I've been covering basketball for 2 years na, and no question and no offense dun sa ibang venues na pinuntahan ko, ibang fans, but dito sa Pampanga talaga, this is my favorite place to do the playoffs talaga.
You know, Enzo, mas masaya pala talaga. Halimbawa, for example here, the atmosphere.
Yes.
The atmosphere is much more different when you're in elimination, when you're in playoffs, and
Yes.
that's most importantly, when we're in your championship.
Yes. And antayin mo, this is your rookie year sa
Kaya
panel.
nga.
Antayin mo.
Kasi sabi ko,
Ako
nung nasa
nagsasabi
court,
sa'yo.
when I was able to man the sidelines, hindi ako makapag-react. Kasi parang may limited time ka lang eh.
Hindi. Paano ka rin magre-react? Mag-react ka, tapos nandun ka sa bench nung kukuha ka ng report. Diba?
Dati talon-talon
Nakakahiya yun.
lang ako. Ngayon, pwede na akong sumigaw.
Yes, di ba? That's the fun part of the job. That's the perks of being in the panel. You can react any way you want. As long as restrained din yung masasabihin mo.
Oo naman.
Siyempre may mga bawal tayo sabihin. Oh, wow! Grabe naman yung finish na yun dito.
Nixon.
Oo, Nixon. And he was hurt kanina first pa. Kaya mas nagulat ako dun sa finish
Nakabalik
niya.
siya.
Oo.
Tapos ganun pa yung
Ganun
pinakita
pa yung
niya.
pinakita niya. And actually, pag nagmintis siya, Ibay was there. Yung kamay ni Ibay ready to throw that one down,
Yun
di
nga
ba?
yung sinasabi natin na all out for Minalin eh.
Oo.
Nung pinagsabay mo dito si Nixon Manabat, pinagsabay mo dito si Ibay. May Paulo Garcia ka na. May Kenneth Pamulagan ka pa. It could have been a dream team for
Yes.
Pampanga.
Nakaupo pa itong si Irish Lobo and si Adrian Layug and Parungaw.
AJ
Yung
Parungaw,
tatlo,
shit.
di ba? Andun pa yung tatlo na yun sa bench. Talagang literal na all-stars ang pangalan nitong Minalin, di ba? Kasi these are the best players from Minalin. These are basically their all-stars. As we can see this beautiful drive right here by Pahilan. Kaliwete yung finish kahit kanang kamay yung dominant hand niya, di ba? That's difficult to do. Shooting a layup in traffic with your offhand. Napakahirap nun.
That bonus throw is no good. NJ Sagmit. Whoa! Could have been a beautiful drive for Sagmit. Pero nakakuha naman siya doon ng foul eh.
Actually,
47 to 39. Quite a slow pace.
yeah, kagaya ng second quarter, di ba?
Oo, ang tagal.
Kagaya
Parang
ng second quarter.
nakatapos na tayo ng fourth quarter sa tagal yun.
Di mabilis kasi laro dito sa... Or ewan ko, nasanay lang siguro mata natin sa last 40.
Na mabilis.
Oo.
Uy,
Then
pero
may bago
nung mga
tayo ngayon.
last game ng last 40, ang tatagal na rin.
Oo, ganun naman talaga eh. Pero ito sa Delta Cup kasi, it's a fast-paced game. Mga bata eh.
Bata
Takbo
kasi,
ng
bata.
takbo. And also yung rotations ng mga coaches dito ah. I haven't seen a team dito na yung rotation nila 6, 7, 8-man rotation lang. Lahat ng teams halos dito, especially yung team mamaya, ang Fernandino Kakayabe ka. 15-man ang rotation ng Fernandino ka, di ba? Almost all the players na naka-line up ginagamit ng mga coaches dito sa Delta Cup. And that's the beauty of this tournament. Everyone gets an equal opportunity. And that's the right term, equal. Kasi nga, lahat ng players nagagamit eh. Wala kang makikita DNP gaano. Not unless the player is hurt or pinaupo lang sa bench, pinasuit up para lang kumpleto silang 15 doon. Tas may
That's
iniindang
majority
injury.
kasi sa nangyayari. Ano? But then dito sa Delta Cup, makikita mo talaga na gamit from the
Yes.
sa unang-unang player down to the 15th player nila. Gamit na gamit yan. So ito, si Gabriel Mercado. You know, he has been so quiet ng last
Yes.
game nila. Kasi nga, you
Last
know, I
few
really
games.
expect, because I watched yung previous game nila before their last game in the elimination, and I saw him na siya yung nag-step up talaga together.
Yes.
Not Kim Gomez. Kim Gomez was not on that part. Nanood ako ng replay nung last game nila. So I expected him na siya yung mag-step up nun. But
Yes.
there, Kim Gomez and Gabriel Mercado is not on his best shape on that time.
And yun yung sinasabi ko, three-headed monster talaga to United Tomasan Ballers as they get another easy basket dito via Kurt Zapata. And that's what they have to do. Put Zapata on that dunker spot. Kasi kapag nandun siya sa painted area, he can just battle through anybody there. May size mismatch in terms of body. Kita mo naman yung katawan na ito ni Zapata. Oh. Halos pang mature na yung katawan niya. Pang malaking tao, pang mama na yung katawan. Yun yung term eh.
And speaking of
diba?
Gabriel Mercado, Enzo, here looking at their stat sheet, he already played 19 minutes and 38 seconds for the first half. But
Sa minuto. Wala pang isang minuto yung pahinga.
0-0 to 4 field goal. So parang it's
Kasi yung
really,
free throw niya, nagmimintis pa siya, di ba?
This is not the usual Mercado we are
Yes.
seeing. Eh.
And this is a guy who scored 11 continuous points in the early stages pa ng elimination round. 11 points, sunod-sunod ng first quarter. First 11 points of the game, 11-0 score ng Santo Tomas nun. Siya lang umiscore. Diba? Ganun ka-explosive itong si Mercado. But right now, they desperately need his production. They are down by 6. Diba? Wala nang Kim Gomez. Ayaw na nila eh. Ito yung team ng United Tomasan Ballers and actually any team. As again, look at that. Zapata again, putting his shoulder to the chest of the defender and drawing a foul. But back to Mercado. This is the player that you need talaga to give support kay Zapata. Look at that. Grabe yung contort niya ng body dun, ha. Ito na Parungaw. And itong si Layo, come in.
You know why? Only a 6-point
Oo.
lead for Minalin All-Stars.
Napatingala ako dun, ha. Sabi ko, you know why? Hindi. Tingin na. Teka lang, I'll find out why muna. But one
It
thing...
alarms eh. It
Yes.
alarms Coach Bernard Valencia. They have been scoreless for this third quarter.
But one thing dito para sa panig ng United Tomasan Ballers, this is the right thing to do. Keep in step. 9 points coming out of the half ang lamang netong Minalin. All you want is either, if hindi kayo makalamang, madikit nyo lang to just, you know, a 4 3-point barrier entering the fourth quarter kasi very manageable na yun. First possession ng fourth quarter, pwede nyo na mabawi yung kalamangan. And look at that, they get another steal. This is the United Tomasan Ballers that we all know. Oh! Wow!
Look at Ibai's
Wow!
reaction. You know, Enzo, there's Ibay has been showing kung ano siya last game nila against San Fernando.
Oo.
I told you, I told on our opening spiel that Ibay, let's take a look first here. Ibay!
Winning
And look
that
at
off
his
the glass.
reaction after.
Yun yung ano eh, may konting angas. But I love the fact that the referees did not give him a tech for taunting. Binigyan nila ng leeway etong si Ibay to express his emotions, di ba?
But then going back sa sinasabi ko, you know, Ibay is, unlike sa first half natin kanina, he already scored 10 points and 6 rebounds. I think he was only limited by that on that game, like 8 points. But his blocking, I think it averaged on 5. 5,
Yes.
not to say, I was able to count it personally. It was 5 or 6.
Hindi pa kasama dun yung mga nacha-challenge niya, di ba? That doesn't count as a block. Look at him, just try to keep the ball alive talaga itong si Ibay. And yung game na yun against San Fernandez, wow! There you go, Gabriel.
As we mentioned earlier.
There you go, Gab. Look at that. Put his head down. Tumakbo na lang siya. Binigay sa kanya yung bola in the middle by Pahilan. And then Mercado just flipping it up and in. Let's
Take
look
a
at
look
this.
here.
This is a good angle right here. Yung
Pass.
baseline angle. Pahilan with the
Gabriel
pass.
Mercado, 2-man up top.
There you go.
Yan ang inaantay nating Gabriel Mercado for United Tumasan Ballers. There's 1 minute and 21 seconds remaining for our third quarter. It's time out on the floor, 48-45.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan!
1 minute and 21 seconds as PBA Legends and Sinag Liga Lakas 40 basketball exhibition game will happen on March 10, 2024 at Paint Branch High School, Burtonsville, Maryland. Of course, our President and COO, Boss Ray Ala, will be there together with our Sinag Liga Asia Commissioner, Rodney Santos, together with EJ File.
EJ File, John Ferriol,
And
andun.
Alvin Patrimonio.
Alvin Patrimonio, the captain himself.
Clearly the PBA legend.
Yes. And Mr. Sinag, di ba? The legend himself.
Kaya nga sabi nga
Ray
natin,
Alaw.
matagal ba nang mawawala si Boss Ray sa
Eh, kaya maglalaro naman pala
Pilipinas?
kasi. Maglalaro naman. Doon nire-representa nilang dalawa ni Com Rodney, di ba?
Ang
And
Sinag.
dala-dala nila yung pangalan na Sinag Liga Asia. And we're here in Pampanga checking out the future stars, di ba? Andun yung legends. Ito naman yung mga rising stars tayo, di ba? So, kumbaga, we're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, di ba? Sinag Liga Asia is hitting 2 birds with 1 stone.
Hindi lang talagang mga bata ang nagkakasinag.
Yes.
As here, Kenneth Pamulagan, almost a miss. Nag-rattle si Kenneth Pamulagan on that offense. 48-45, tatlo na lang ang kalamangan ng Minalin All-Stars.
Palipad na dapat siya eh. Bigla tumama yung bola sa paa niya eh. Pagtingin niya, nagulat din siya eh. Kaya pagbaba niya, medyo natatawa siya sa sarili niya. Kasi alam niya, pag tumalon siya, wala naman talagang dito sa panig ng United Tumasan Ballers that can really jump together with Kenneth Pamulagan eh. Kaya nagulat siya na nawala sa kanya yung bola pag talon niya. As a good pass by Mercado. Oh, sayang for Lopez. 2 close shot attempts for Lopez did not go in. Sayang yun.
What a great eye for
Oo.
Gabriel Mercado on that point.
Pero sayang yun eh, kasi that would have just cut the lead down to 1.
Then 20 seconds remaining, no shot clock, Ibay.
Look at Ibay. Aware. Floor awareness niya. Aware siya kung how much seconds pa natitira sa clock.
4 yun eh, hindi niya na pinadali.
Ilan ba yung defenders na nakapalibot? Meron ba akong cutter?
PJ
Unselfish.
Parungao against 2, against 4. Nakuha dito ni Gabriel Mercado. But a putback of Heron Bonifacio.
Di na umabot.
No time left.
And look at that. The entire bench ng United Tumasan Ballers up and clapping. Bakit? Nababa nila sa tatlo. And like I said, that should be their barrier. That should be their goal. Ibaba ang kalamangan to 3 points. Kasi nga, it was as high as 13 kanina, di ba?
As we take a look here, this Laison on that beautiful jumper. Ito, Paulo Garcia to Nixon Manabat. what an easy basket for Nixon Manabat. And
Neto
on
na
the
yung kay
other
Mercado.
hand, what we are talking about, ang galing sumayo ni Gabriel Mercado. As, yeah, 48 to 45 from 13-point lead advantage, baba sa tatlong kalamangan ng Minalin All-Stars, 48 to 45.
Yeah.
You split the D. You run the O. You take the shot. You ready to rock. 19 under. Coming very soon.
Kayo pa rin po ay nakatutok dito sa 2023 to 2024 Delta Cup. At pwede nyo pong subaybayan ang aming quarterfinals games dito at Sinag Liga TV on YouTube. This is just the first game of this Friday quarterfinals 1 quadruple header. As ito na ba ang huling 10 minuto ng Minalin All-Stars? Oh, can they live to fight another game as they're protecting a 3-point lead dito?
This is what we are talking about, Enzo. Yung
Hindi ko malaw yung clock.
yung pag-change ng momentum dito, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi natatapos sa first quarter, sa first half rather, yung ball game eh. Sa basketball, we have four quarters and until you hear the final buzzer.
Oo. And like we said nga, itong United Tumasan Ballers, parang lakas 40 team to eh. Nagpapainit ng first 3 quarters. Pagdating ng fourth, kakamada bigla itong kupunan na to.
As here, itong at let's take a look here, itong mga leaders para dito sa parehang kupunan. For United Tumasan Ballers, itong si AJ Laison, meron na siyang 14 points ha. Together with the 17 points of Kurt Zapata. And let's not forget, Jason Ibay earlier with 10 points, now having 12 points.
Lahat ng stat meron si Jason Ibay, di ba?
May steal, may
Kita
block,
mo,
may
look at that jumper right there. Galing kay Lopez.
only
Isa
a
na lang.
1-point lead. Isa na lang ang hinahabol ng United Tumasan Ballers as Parungao to Ibay.
Nanahimik bigla yung opensa na itong Minalin All-Stars. Binaliktad na itong Santo Tomas yung script, ha?
You know,
Oh, good pass! What a bounce pass! Sayang lang.
sorry miss for PJ Parungao. But what I have been talking about earlier, Enzo, if your team has been thrown out of the playing court, you want this na i-prove or i-stay ba yung pride nyo na, kahit wala to, we need to win this game.
Oo. And one part din kasi dito, kapag if you're United Tumasan Ballers, matalo kayo ngayon, going into the do-or-die game on Sunday, lahat ng kumpiyansa, lahat ng momentum nandito na sa panig ng Minalin All-Stars kasi nawala mo na hinag-iisa mong advantage eh. Nawala na yung advantage mo pero look at that 3-pointer right there.
Yun yung unang 3-point shot ni Nixon Manaba. Dapat last game nila,
Yan ba yung nasaktan kanina?
nagpahinga lang.
Oo.
Pinahinga lang niya
Pinulikat lang ata kanina eh.
At Enzo, nakikita natin dito, padagdag ng padagdag ang tao sa loob ng Brenzigea Convention Center. Of course, to support of ang ating home team ng ating
Yes.
second game.
Mamaya.
Ating quarterfinals.
Ang Fernandino kayabe ka. Very exciting yan. And they're against the Macabebe Warriors, di ba?
You know, Macabebe showed a great game against Florida Blanca. Last game
Yes.
nila. Last main game pa sila, ha?
Oo.
Against Florida Blanca.
Yun yung ano eh. May naaalala ako dun sa game na yun eh.
Alin?
Ito na ba? Ito na ba?
Pagod na kasi ako nun talaga.
Against you, I understand naman.
Alam mo
Pero yun
yung
na nga.
parang, alam mo
Yun
yung
na
parang
nga.
may gusto ka pang sabihin na may sense pero hindi na kaya ng utak mo.
I can relate. Huwag ka mag-alala.
Yun pala yung pakiramdam mo nun na mag-isa ka talaga na one-man panel ka tapos first to five.
Now you understand. Pero look at that. Ibay again. And look at that. Sa patuma, nagtayo kay Lopez ha. Doing talagang everything. Jack of all trades talaga si Ibay eh. You could call him Jack of all trades, a Swiss Army knife player. Yan yung mga players na gustong-gusto ng mga coaches eh. Masipag, walang yabang. Diba?
Magyayabang, alam mo,
Yun na yung pinakamayabang niya siguro yung flex
nagyayabang
kanina.
lang talaga si Ibay pagdating sa blocking siya. Pero pag nakaka-score, nakaka-basket siya,
Bait.
hindi.
Bait na player itong si Ibay.
After ng basket na yon, baba siya, depensa. But then, pag sa blocking niya talaga, yun yung nagbibigay sa kanya ng kumpiyansa sa laro eh.
Ganyan yung mga sumisikat dito sa
Pampanga.
Pampanga. Ganyan yung mga players. Of course, I mentioned kanina, Calvin Abueva, who played for San Sebastian, now playing for the Magnolia Templados in the PBA, who went runner-up in the Governor's Cup tournament, di ba? Bowed out to San Miguel Beermen. Pero ganyan yung mga sumisikat dito sa Pampanga, yung mga masisipag, yan yung mga gustong-gusto ng mga coaches kasi plug and play sila sa kahit anong sistema. Any system they play for.
Alam mo
And
yung
look at that, may rebound pa siya.
blocking approach na ito ni Jason Ibay, it reminds me of one of the Kapampangan players, Dustin Baltazar.
Sabi ko na
Yung full swing talagang, di ba?
Oo.
Ganun kasi mag-block si Balti eh, di ba? Of course, given na yung mas matangkad naman talaga si Balti, but then yung approach kasi ni Ibay, it reminds me of
I'll do you
Balti.
one better. Magugulat ka na Kapampangan to. Japet Aguilar.
Really?
Yes, his father, Peter Aguilar.
Oh!
Di ba? Kapampangan yun.
You know, but kaya pala mabait din siya. Alam mo kung paano sabi mabait? When
Japet ba?
FIBA World Cup.
Sino ba tinatawag mo? Si Japet? Tatay niya.
Japet, hindi,
Okay.
both. FIBA World
Oo,
Cup.
kasi teammate ni Coach Leo dati si
Yeah,
Peter Aguilar.
and then, di ba, one
And-
of the part ng coaching staff
Yes,
ng
yun
Sino
sana
Lakas
sabihin ko.
40.
Hindi, Hustle Rising Suns.
Oo, Hasan pala. Hasan Rising Suns rather. So, 2001. Cup natin.
Yes.
Nakita ko nung tatay ni Zapet, and then he was approaching me na, he's asking me if I already have a ticket. Meron
Bakit,
naman
diba?
talaga kasi nag-aantay lang ako nung kasama ko that time.
Napakabait nun ni Sir Peter. So one of the... And I'm excited to see them, the Hustle Rising Suns once again.
Going
diba?
back, of
Eto
course.
na, look at this. Watch out. Sabi ko na. Look at that. Nakanganga pa. Etong si si Pamulagan. Ano yun eh. Grabe yung nakanganga pa eh. Nagbebuelo. Take a look at this.
DJ
Titingnan.
Parungauto, Kenneth Pamulagan against Mercado.
Parang Gilbert Malabanan eh. Nakanganga din eh.
Nakaditas pagbaba ng kadila. As time around 4, 57-47.
You make, you break, you take the shot, you ready to run. 19 under, coming very soon.
Back to the 10-point lead, the 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. As we can see here, United Tomasian Ballers trying to seal their spot for the next round of this Delta Cup.
Mahirap-hirap yan dahil 6 minutes and 22. Medyo down sila by 10 ngayon. But look at that, this guy, Kurt Zapata. We talked about him being a 1-2 punch with Kim Gomez. 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals in this game after a silent first quarter. Scoreless first quarter for Kurt Zapata. 17 points na na-score niya from the next 2 quarters, should I say, kasi wala pa siyang bucket dito sa fourth quarter. But wala nga yung partner niyang si Kim Gomez dahil nga na-eject kanina si Kim Gomez. So, it's up to guys like ito, si Pahilan, Silvestre, AJ Laison, di ba? And syempre, Gab Mercado. Those guys ang kailangan mag-step up dito para sa panig ng Santo Tomas.
Kita mo yan.
Sino
Kita mo
na
yung
naman?
block na iniiwan.
Sino na naman?
If I am not mistaken, his third block
Yes.
of the ball game.
Oo, parang, no?
Compared to his 5 blocks nung last game nila sa San Fernando, no?
Alam mo nang impress ako kay Ibay, parang hindi siya pagod.
Oo. Ganyan nga, pag
Hindi pa siya
nakikita mo
sinasab
siya.
eh. Parang hindi ba ka siya pinapalitan eh. Tapos parang hindi pa siya pagod. Parang kaya pa maglaro na isa pang game eh. Ganun kasipag. Yung gas tank din. The only thing that I think, I don't know the exact age neto ni Ibay. But the only thing that he needs to improve on is his body. Medyo mapayat siya eh.
Payat.
Oo, kailangan niya
Kailangan pa naman
magpa-bulk
ni
up.
Ibay.
Exactly, di ba? He needs to bulk up with that talent, with that leaping ability, yung sipag niya. He needs to bulk up. Maybe add a 3-point shot to his game. And he can go far. Maraming coaches for sure
Pero imagine
tititigan
mo,
siya and
Enzo.
say, I want him on my team, di ba?
Ganyan na yung bodybuild, hindi pa siya bulky. Pero
Yes.
ganyan na siya maglaro. What more pa, di ba?
It's the same as Florida Blancas Jin Layog. Diba? Ganun na ganyan si profile ni Jin Layog. Oh, wow! What a finish right there. Galing dito kay JM Silvestre. At ang nilayapan niya dun, itong si, Ibay.
Ooh. Miss pass for Minalin. 49-57.
Ito yung pandepensa ni Coach Bernard Valencia for Minalin This is his defensive five. Submit, andyan yung submit. Andyan si Ibay. Andyan si Pamulagan. Parungaw, andyan. Pero ito may steal. Maniti. Parang ngayon ko na nakita si Maniti,
One player din yan who really step up for United Tomasan Ballers. Alam mo nung yung last game nila, na magugulat ako kasi syempre hindi ako very familiar sa players ng United Tomasan because as we take a look here muna.
Johnson, grabe, nandun na siya sa pwesto. But, I just looked at the stat sheet kanina ng first half. RJ Manitis played 8 minutes only. And shot twice. Wala siyang na-make doon. He needs to be the one. Siya yung normal starting point guard for Coach PJ Mercado. And, di ba, nawawala yung numbers ni RD Maniti ngayon
Maano siya, Enzo, pagdating sa ganitong crucial,
Oo.
hinuhugot talaga yan ni Coach PJ Mercado. Ganon din yung naging role niya nung last game nila.
Yes. And actually, makulit na defender itong si RD Maniti. Sa liit niyang yan. Reminds me a lot of Eman Monfort, especially nung Ateneo days ni Eman Monfort. Pesky defender. Kahit mas malaki sa kanya, babangga-banggain siya, hindi mo matutulak agad
Let's first turn it over to our courtside reporter, MJ Raimundo, for her report kay head coach Bernard Valencia of Minalin All-Stars. MJ, take it away.
Thank you, Pen and Enzo. Resilience, yun ang sinabi ni head coach Bernard Valencia of Minalin All-Stars. As a team, we need to stretch out everything from our mentality and physicality. We need to give all. Kasi all out yung kalaban namin. If matalo kami dito, wala nang next game. Kaya we have to do our best, be resilient, and boost our energy hanggang end ng quarter. Whatever it is, we are still playing for the pride of Minalin. Back to you, Enzo and Pen.
Thank you so much, MJ. Going back, mentality. One thing about na pinoint out ni Coach Bernard Valencia dito, Enzo, of course, you can't win a ball game if hindi proper yung mindset mo coming into this ball game.
Yes, and while nagre-report si MJ, some color developed there. Itong si Silvestre, and I believe itong si NJ Sagmit, both got hit with double T's. Nagkakainitan na yan. Of course, dahil nga playoffs na, we expect this, di ba?
This is the playoffs
Eto na yun Kakainitan na And laglagan na kasi ito di ba?
Alam mo, Enzo, mas mainit pa nga lagi yung laro kapag ganitong laglagan. Kesa sa championship. Yung championship kasi masaya na yun Kasi syempre, of course, you're very grateful na makaabot ka sa championship. But ito, napwestuhan. Not actually pwestuhan It's really securing your spot sa next round.
Yes. And actually, dito kasi sa mga quarterfinals, especially with yung format natin at twice to beat ang top 4, tas going to the crossover sa quarterfinals, 2 na crossover, tas may twice to beat. Look at that. The entire bench netong Santo Tomas is up with their arms na sinasabing traveling dapat yun as Ibay basket and 1 yan for him.
Alam mo, kala ko matatawagan si Iboy ng traveling dun pero hindi
Well, we have to check that again. Take a look at this.
Look at
1,
how he flies.
2, there's a gather step kasi. Yun yung ginagawa normally in the NBA. Maraming NBA players use that. Especially Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. Ginagamit yung gather step na yun. And Iba used it perfectly. Mukha siyang traveling, but once you actually see it, and alam mo yung rule na yun, na gather step, you know how to count that 1, 2, 3, and alam ng referees natin yan. And actually, in-explain nila sa akin beforehand yung ganong types of calls. As a foul is whistled underneath on Guevara. Ang si Chongson talagang binulldoze niya si Guevara doon. Nakita niya may mismatch in terms of strength. And look at that, Guevara just tapped him. Parang okay, competition lang, walang pikunan. Nakangiti pa sila dalawa. Diba? As Chongson misses the free throw.
Mas 2 missed free throws para sa kanya ng first quarter.
So 0 for 3 na siya ngayon. 1 out of 4 na for Clarence Chongson. Oh, and a tech! There's another tech! Is it on Chongson?
It's raining of technical fouls for our first game.
If it's on Chongson, that's his second.
5 fouls.
And five fouls na pala
He's
siya.
already fouled out.
Oo. That's his 5th personal foul. He's out.
2 players has been out
Oh.
for United Tomasian Ballers. Of course, coaching staff is not very happy.
So wala ka ng Kim Gomez, wala ka pang Clarence Johnson for United Tomasian Ballers. Luckily for United Tomasian Ballers, Parunga who misses the free throw. Still a 7-point lead for Minalin All-Stars.
Wala ng technical foul
Oh,
dito.
dami. By my count, dalawang double tech na, tapos yan pa yun kay Chongson. So that's 5. Tapos may disqualifying foul pa kay Kim Gomez kanina, di ba? But look at that, steal by
Nagulat
Silvestre.
ako dito sa harap natin. Oh! It could have been a soaring miss. But there was a combination of luck and opportunity on that shot.
Nagulat siya, ang taas ng talon niya.
Kaya ko
Parang
pala yun.
nakasobra, oo.
PJ Parungao, being dominant, it's short.
He's asking for a foul, no
And
whistle.
Maniti on the rebound. Oh,
Good pass.
Mercado rather. Mercado to Maniti. Where will he go? Or he's going for a 3-point shot. Maniti! And it swishes through the net.
Like we said, RD Maniti. When 4th quarter time comes, it's Maniti time.
And Enzo, 1 minute is not passed after the technical foul as we take a look here. And what I'm saying, Maniti with no hesitation and whatsoever swishes through the net. Grabe. Hindi pa lumilipas as 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining, 59 to 57.
Tagisan ng lakas, labanan ng bilis, gamitan ng estratehiya. Kilalanin ang mga pambato ng siyudad ng Pampanga Delta Cup 2024 Intermunicipality and City Tournament. Hatid sa inyo ng Sinag Liga Asya. Sinag Liga Asya. Mekos na yan!
As we can see here, let's focus on the bracket B team standings. United Tomasian Ballers seated at the 4th seed. Itong Minalin All-Stars at the number 5 seed. Pareho sila ng record at 5-4. And 4 and 5 seed sila. United Tomasian Ballers being the 4th seed dito. Meron silang twice to beat but medyo nanganganib na yun. Dahil nga, 2-point lead for Minalin All-Stars right now with still 2 minutes and 55. Lot of basketball remaining. 2-point lead lang to. And a clear foul right there by RD Maniti. Great fishing expedition galing dito kay Garcia.
Alam mo, so before the timeout, I was going to tell you, or of course, our Kabalen fans, na hindi pa, walang 30 seconds pagkatapos ng
Technical, di ba?
technical,
Yes.
tapos already 5 points?
And minsan kasi nagigising bigla yung team sa technical. Yung kinikwento sa atin ni Coach Pancho Alfonso before, di ba? Na ginagawang strategy minsan yan ng mga coaches na magpapa-technical sila just to wake their team up. And yun, maybe, hindi ko naman sinasabi sila Johnny Chongson kasi na-foul out siya, di ba? But, nagising bigla itong United Tomasian Ballers and right now, 0 for 2 pa doon si Garcia from the free throw line. Eto, let's see. They're only down by 2 itong United Tomasian
Si
Ballers.
Maniti. Maniti for another
same
3.
spot.
But it goes up
Look
to
at
the
Laison.
left. Laison on the rebound. Still no good. Laison.
Kanila pa rin. Oh!
But Ibay is there. Ibay against Maniti, against 2 now.
Traveling. Clear traveling violation there.
2 minutes and 27 seconds. Still a 2-point lead for Minalin.
If you
Paano
can-
nila ito pangangalagaan?
If you can see the back of the 2 benches ngayon, yung mga fans nila sa likod ng bench nila, ganadong-ganado na pareho.
No. Sideline inbound for United Tomasian Ballers. Let's see what will they do here. They can go for a quick 2. Or Maniti is there for that 3-point shot on the center.
Yun
That
yung-
same spot.
Yun yung nagkakamali dito ng Minalin. They cannot read the pick and roll for Maniti. Zapata Maniti pick and roll. Walang help defender. Naka-drop coverage sila. That's why libre yung dalawang tira ni RD Maniti doon. You have to hedge him. Put him on
Here,
the
Gabriel
sidelines.
Mercado.
Traveling. Clear travel right there. Sinasabi ni Mercado, pinasa niya before his 3rd step but he did drag his pivot foot down. Kaya naipitong traveling yun.
Is here. Ibay against the Zapata.
Look at that
Barungao.
defense by Zapata.
Guevara checks in as Paolo Garcia against Maniti. Ang dalawang maligalig na point guard.
Oh, steal! Last 2 minutes na tayo dito, Ben.
But still a 2-point lead. Hindi tayo gumagalaw as...
Oh! Ibay again saving the day for Minalin.
Ibay's fourth block of the ball game.
Ang klaseng depensa. And then look at him. Siya pa yung nagsiset ng offense.
Oh,
good five.
libre dito si Guevara.
Oh! Wow!
What a play for Guevara coming off the bench.
Appropriate na appropriate to. Let's take a look at this. Good pass by Ibay and Guevara with the finish. 2 points plus a foul for Kobe Guevara. Pangalan niya yun. That's his name. What a basket for Kobe Guevara. And alam natin, when your name is Kobe, you show up in the clutch.
Oh, but that
Yun lang, mintis yung free throw.
bonus throw is no good.
But nonetheless, good for a 4-point lead pa rin.
61-57. Mercado to Maniti. Maniti against Kenneth Pamulagan.
There you go. Meron nang nag-hedge to that switch.
Back to Silvestre.
Oh, good tap.
Oh! And libre si
uh-oh.
Kenneth Pamulagan!
Nabitin lang.
Pero walang takot dun.
Oo.
Itong si Maniti.
Sasabayan talaga ni Maniti. And I like the fact, ganyan yung ina-advise minsan ng mga coaches kasi you try to swipe to the other side but yun lang, RD Maniti. Is he fouled out of the game? I believe so.
I think so.
Yun kasi minsan if you're a smaller player trying to block a shot of a taller defender, you don't go straight up kasi hindi mo maabot yun. You go to the other side and try to swipe it from the other side. Yun nga lang, mataas tumalon itong sa Pamulagan. Gumambol si Maniti and now he fouls out of the ballgame. Kaya pala dire-diretso siya sa bench. He knew he fouled out of the ballgame immediately.
Alam niya na pala eh.
Oo.
He's aware. There's
And that-
1 minute and 9 seconds remaining.
That must be
18 on the shot clock.
That must be the reason bakit konti lang yung minutes ni RD Maniti ngayon, di ba? Foul
Kasi
trouble na pala siya.
Pero nung first half, let's take a look here. Tingnan natin.
He had 2 already in the first half, so nakatatlo siya within the next 2.
That's why. As 50 seconds remaining.
Good pass. Oh!
Oh!
Wow! Labas mo na yung goggles mo, bata! Grabe yung pasa rin ni Paolo Garcia to Kobe Guevara for the easy 2.
Wala akong masabi dito. Natatahimik ako. Bakit? Ang bilis lang naging transition eh.
Tinapik na lang eh. Kumbaga in terms of volleyball, parang tinos niya papunta kay Kobe kasi touch pass talaga eh. Pagdating sa kanya, tinapik na lang niya going to Kobe Guevara. Picture perfect yun. Nagkaroon ng 2-on-1 after that scramble on defense. Nagkaroon ng 2-on-1 doon sa ilalim. One man trying to defend 2 defenders. And great extra pass galing dito kay Paolo Garcia going to Kobe Guevara for another easy layup. 2 clutch baskets from Kobe Guevara just standing on that same side. That left lower block dunker spot. Doon lang sa tumatambay and he hit 2 crucial layups doon sa area na yun. Let's take a look at this once again. You know, 2-on-1. Si Lyson lang binabantayan parehong si Guevara at si Garcia. And Guevara with another easy 2 points that time.
There's 45.5 seconds remaining. Sideline inbound for United Damascene Ballers.
And ito, as you said nga, Pen, 45.5 seconds. 6-point lead para dito sa Minalin All-Stars. If you're Minalin, protect this lead for the final 45 seconds and you will set up a date on Sunday. First game pa lang, meron na agad tayong knockout match, rubber match on Sunday. Meron na agad nakapag-set ng date sa Sunday. Ito, Pahilan. Baseline pass. Oh, what a play right there to Silvestre. Good draw na play by Coach PJ Mercado. They need to stop talking about Santo Tomas. They double Parungao. They're trying to ice him to the sideline. Ibay goes to Guevara. Back to Parungao. 9 seconds on the clock. Garcia. Pass was tapped. Pamulagan. 4 seconds. Nakatabik. Pahilan on the
14
run.
seconds remaining.
Pahilan. Oh!
May pahaboy pang basket at that
2-point
one.
lead. They need a foul. There's the foul.
seconds. Madami pang pwedeng mangyari.
Yes, let's take a look at this. Good stop, good steal. Galing dito kay Pahilan. Weaving through the defense. He was trying to get some contact there. No whistle, but nonetheless good for 2 points. 2-point lead na lang ito. And Pamulagan is at the free throw line right now. And with the way Minalin All-Stars has been shooting all day long, 1 out of 2 sila ng 1 out of 2. Pamulagan can seal the deal with 2 free throws as
Ooh,
in and out pa yung una.
napatapik dito.
Oo.
Yung mga nasa bench, and even the players
Well,
inside the
there's still a
court.
chance pa kasi for Santo Tomas.
To tie this ball
Oh,
game.
we can go to overtime if they hit a 3 dito or tie the game pag namintis ni Pamulagan and they hit a layup. There's still a chance for United Tomasan Ballers. Oh, for 2!
But
Clear tap right there by Layson. But Guevara, yung sipag ni Guevara, rewarding etong Minalin All-Stars with another possession that might be the dagger for this team.
it is actually a combination of luck
Oo,
on that possession.
andun na eh.
Because it could have been a rebound neto ni Guevara, but then, of course, iko-contest ka ng defenders ng United Tomasan Ballers because it's just a 2-point lead advantage na, as I was saying. 7.5 seconds remaining is still a time. Ang number 1 mantra ng mga players and coaches sa basketball, there's still a time. Laban pa yan.
Yes, and
even on this close ball game.
I'm pretty sure, if ever, for the remaining 7.5 seconds dito ng laro, and Minalin wins this game and lives to fight another game on Sunday, for sure yung practice bukas nitong United Tomasan Ballers will be centered around box out. Dun sila natalo sa offensive rebound eh. Nakarami si Ibay. Yan pa yung kay Guevara. Look at that, oh. Guevara will being boxed out by Layson. Pero naagawan pa niya. When you box out someone, you do not put your chest to their chest kasi pwedeng magtulakan kayo. Battle of the weight na lang yan. Battle of strength. You put your back and hip towards his hip and try to push him away from the basket. For sure, for the final 7.5 seconds, at lamang pa rin ang Minalin and they win this ball game. Box out ang ipapafocus ni Coach PJ Mercado for the United Tomasan Ballers.
Because if you're United Tomasan Ballers, you don't want to give, or not specifically United Tomasan Ballers, if you're the opponent of Minalin All-Stars, you don't give Kenneth Pamulaga, Jason Ibay,
Oo, and ito nga si Kobe Guevara, di
ng
ba?
libreng tira.
Wala pa si Irish Lobo sa floor, di ba? And
Because
that's again,
Alam mo-
Pamulagan and another miss free throw. May chance pa rin itong United Tomasan Ballers.
.9 seconds. Nung unang timeout, 7.5 seconds remaining.
Oh, for 4.
And here,
There's a chance
4
to tie.
seconds remaining!
Oh, they throw it away. They throw it away.
Gab Mercado, nag-aabang na siya dun sa ilalim. Libreng-libre na siya. And if that pass ay hindi na palakas,
I like the
We're
fact.
sent out.
Look at Coach Bernard telling his inbounder, Ibay, to throw it to the front court. And that'll do it.
what a ball game. 63-61. A 2-point lead advantage para dito sa panig ng Minalin All-Stars winning this ball game.
Umabot pa ba sa oras yun? That's why both teams aren't exiting yet. Hindi pa sila umi-exit dito. Or yun nga. That's why both teams haven't exited the court yet. Dahil nga may pito pa and they're going to check. I-check pa nila if umabot pa ba yung foul sa oras.
A 0.5
Oo.
seconds.
Let's take a look here. There's a clock. May foul sa inbound. And the referees decided na 0.5. 5/10 of a second natitira. If I'm Parungaw, I make the first and miss the second intentionally. Kasi wala naman live ball timeout dito as one of the assistant coaches is on the floor. One of the assistant coaches is currently on the floor right now.
Ano siya, I think
He was trying to tell something on an earlier inbound.
Let's take a look first.
So ito Parungaw with 2 free throws. They say 7/10 of a second as Parungaw misses the first one.
There's a clear explanation from from referee Jog na
And there you go. Good job by Parungaw intentionally missing the second para hindi na makatawag ng timeout. Itong United Tomasan Ballers, what a ball game para dito sa Minalin All-Stars. They live to fight another day dito, setting up what can be the first of the do-or-die series natin on Sunday. So yan po mga kabalin, maglalaban itong dalawang opponent na to sa linggo.
And it's sure extended pala tayo dito until Sunday. But of course, Minalin All-Stars dominantly win against United Tomasan Ballers with a final score of 63-61. Of course, best player of the game is Jason Ibay with 16 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 5 blocks. Kasama ko na nga siya dito ngayon. Ibay, Jason rather, how are you feeling right now? Winning this game with a double-double performance, and you're the first team na mag-extend ng ating game, ng ating playoffs game.
Masaya po dahil nakuha namin itong panalo na to, tapos may chance pa po kami makalaro sa Sunday po.
Now, Jason, what more should we expect for a Jason Ibay and for Minalin All-Stars sa Sunday?
Gagaling ko pa po yung pag-block po, tsaka po depensa po, yun lamang po.
Now, Jason, I will give you the chance to greet all your family, friends, and to all the supporters of Minalin All-Stars.
Nagpapasalamat po ako kay Mayor Philip po na hindi po siya sumasawa sa amin pagsuporta po, lalo na po sa pamilya ko po. Tsaka po yung girlfriend ko po, nagtatrabaho po siya sa Han po, sa casino.
Once again, that's Jason Ibay, our best player of the game for Minalin All-Star with 16 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 5 dominant blocks. Once again, Minalin All-Stars wins kontra dito sa United Tomasan Ballers with a final score of 63-61 for our quarterfinals. Game 1 and coming off next is our Fernandino Kakayabeka kontra Macabebe Warriors. For MJ Raimundo, Enzo Galarosa, and on behalf of Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Boyet, and the rest of the hardworking men and women na nagtrabaho dito sa ating Delta Cup 2023 to 2024. This has been Penelope Wilhelmine, and I'm saying that life is a better place to be when basketball came along.